Hello? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Hopefully everything is smooth. I just realized my computer kind of like exploded with the encoding for whatever reason. Don't know why exactly, but I had to downgrade my my frames and my resolution, which is crazy because I used to be able to like stream at 1440p and stuff, but I can't anymore. I don't know, maybe my internet exploded. But hello everybody. Hello Legendary. Hello Chrissy's Chilled Gaming. Hello Steven. Great name by the way. Same as mine, but you spelt yours wrong. You put your PH in yours. That's not how it's spelt. It's spelt with a V. Look at all these fish down there. Does everything look clear, by the way? Like, how are we looking quality-wise? Hopefully everything's okay. It is downscaled a little bit, but hopefully it's clear enough to look at. What up, Ricky? How are you? Good morning, good afternoon, or as Marg said, good grief, potentially. Could be New Zealand time for you. I don't know. Please don't edge us for 40 hours. Just hey, I like to give people as much heads up as possible. All right. I don't stream very often. I stream like once every month or once every 2 months. So it's kind of a big event when I do stream. But hello, everybody. Welcome to the beautiful Somerset Isles. Look at this place. Isn't it great? Call me Vi. Okay, will do. What up, Slightly Funny? How are you? Miss your videos from ESO. Cheers from Poland. Hello, thank you. Well, we're doing ESO today. A big video. I didn't realize how massive Somerset was. I am 16 hours into this journey, and I'm not even close. I have completed the main story. I've done most of the exploring and whatnot. I've done quite a few side quests, but as you can tell, not even halfway with the points of interest. One of the 6 world bosses, and I'm still missing a few sky shards because the public dungeons and whatnot still have to be done. This feels like a big event. Honored to be here. Well, happy to have you here, Dirty JFK. First time catching a stream. Hell yeah, love your content. ESO is my main brain rot. Well, glad you're able to tune in with us. As the pinned comment does say at the top of the stream, by the way, I will be in a little bit, like maybe 15-20 minutes, recruiting people to join a group with me and just kind of go around knocking stuff out. So if you are on PCNA, although I do realize it is the middle of the workday for most PCNA users, but if you're like me and maybe you're in Canada and you had this Friday off, you don't have to do it. You don't have to go to work, I mean. Planning to get back into ESO. Thanks to you, man. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Okay, so I'm assuming a fair bit of people here are familiar with ESO, but if you're not, Somerset is a DLC or like an expansion area. You don't get this for free. I could be wrong. Please correct me. I'm not an expert on ESO. I know you get Morrowind for free, which I've already 100%ed. I already did a video on Morrowind. Great zone. I had a good time doing this. I don't even know what that quest is. Then it was Clockwork City, which I also 100%ed. That was the next one. This is probably my favorite zone I've ever done, ever. But now, here we are in Somerset. Now, technically, Auradon, I believe, in the lore, is considered part of the Somerset Isles. But Somerset is what they have called this this island here for ESO anyway. Purchasable DLC. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I wasn't too sure because when you I think if you buy ESO now, like if you buy it at all, like all the old stuff comes with it. So I don't know if it's included or what, but I definitely did not buy Somerset. Like I didn't buy this specifically, but it came with the edition I did buy. Huh? What the hell am I seeing? Frostbite playing ESO? I know, you guys wore me down, alright? I got a zillion comments. Where are you going? What are you doing? 100% of ESO again. What are you doing ESO again? So here we are. We're doing ESO again. Title says Skyrim player, but what point is he considered an ESO player? True. Actually, what point am I considered a Redguard player? Holy fuck, that's what I've been playing recently. Goddamn horrible game. But I will say, you know what's crazy? The Elder Scrolls game that has the most in common with this chapter, like the most amount of lore crossover, is the Elder Scrolls Redguard. Like, holy shit. Did you ever expect that? I didn't. Lilandril is the place where you find the Flask of Lilandril in Redguard. It's the thing that reflects the magic. I don't know if you guys have seen that video I did for that Elder Scrolls game. But that's found here. And then also in the loading screens for Redguard, it also shows the Somerset Isles. And it shows a lot of the capital cities and stuff. So, I don't know. It's kind of crazy that the one game that I've been playing recently has the most to do with this island. It's a coincidence, to be sure. I did not expect that, of all things, but I suppose. Somerset is only renamed Alinor. Somerset is only renamed Alinor after the 3rd Aldemary Dominion takes over. 4th era. Oh, okay. But the capital city's Alinor, is it not? So you're saying they called this whole island Alinor after the 4th era? Hello, Ted. Hello, Bram. Hello, Vavazi. How is everybody this fine day? I will show you, before we get too deep, I do want to throw this on screen. This is the map of the Somerset Isles from Oblivion. So this is like the most, as you know, oh my god.
5 gold pieces.
Frost. Remember, Taylor is best girl. Themes the rules. Red heart emoji.
Thank you very much, Atticus. That is crazy. You don't have to do that. Tomorrow, my Mass Effect 3 video is coming out. It's already available for members. But I agree. Tali and Garris, they were the only companions I used for like 14 hours. That was it. God damn. Thank you very much, Atticus. I very much appreciate that. And did you guys see the new donation message there? 5 gold pieces? We did it. I did it. I figured out how to rip the audio from my video. Thank you very much, Atticus. That's very unnecessary, but I appreciate that very much. Okay, so I did... Okay, so this was the map from the Oblivion, which is the most up-to-date map we have. And I will be comparing in my video all the things basically that are said here, minus Oridon, which is that island on the right, top right. All the cities, in comparison to what we know in the lore, what we know exists in the Elder Scrolls Online, and comparing the two, because there isn't a game where you can compare them. Unlike Morrowind, which has a game, obviously. You can play Morrowind. You can compare these one-to-one pretty easily. Even Clockwork City. You can go there in the Tribunal DLC. You can compare certain stuff as well. But Somerset, we're just kind of on our own here. And I know what some of you are going to say. You're going to say, oh, what about Arena? You can go Somerset Arena. Shut the fuck up. Arena's not real, okay? It's like all pre-generated. It's not real. God, I'm gonna have to play Arena one day, aren't I? I think I am. Please give me your child, Mr. Frostbreak. Okay, first one I have. It's all yours, Harvey. Somerset is so beautiful. Absolutely. This place looks crazy. I love this way shrine right here is the most like beautiful way shrine I've ever seen. Got the little fish swimming down there. Great. It's annoying how much bigger Oridon is compared to Somerset, despite Somerset supposedly having 4 times the landmass. Yeah, Oridon is quite large. This was the first zone I ever did in ESO, my first video ever. Oridon's pretty fucking big, and it's long too. Pause, don't clip that. But it's long, and it's got a lot of stuff to do. But Somerset's... The problem with Somerset is the geography. You kind of have to go through the middle of the map. There's no way to like loop around on the top and bottom, so you have to use the way shrines a lot, which I don't like. I don't like having to use way shrines, but you have to for this expansion, which is all right. It's cool seeing the different provinces in ESO, but having other players run around like zebras and tigers ruins it. I agree. I was doing the main quest for this zone, and I would literally log off. Like, when people were doing the same quest as me, I'd be like, all right, I'm going to take like a 15-minute break, because I don't want to see your fucking dragon or your... There's like a purple naked lady summon in this game, like a purple Daedra that just like flies around, like flashing me the entire time I'm trying to record. It's like, all right, enough of that. I don't need that. I do wish there was a way Two things, all right? Any ESO developers watching? Probably zero. But there's two things I wish this game had. One is that you could flip something on that when you load into an instance, not open world, not this, when you load into an instance, like a, I don't know, like a little, a place for the quest, you could disable other people from loading in, and it's just you in there. Also, this thing on the bottom right, this tab, is super annoying. I usually have it like this because after a while it fades away. But if anyone logs on, it pops back up. It's just so annoying. I wish there was a way to completely remove this, but you have to kind of just close it or hope nobody on your friends list logs on or logs off. Those are my two wishes for this game. Elder Scrolls more like Schmelder Scrolls. Exactly. I too wish I had a thick purple lady floating around me. Okay, well, I do not. Alright, it's very distracting. I have chat totally off on Xbox. Never pops up. Oh, that'd be nice. I know there's like voice chat in consoles and stuff, which is interesting. Okay, I want to get started doing some stuff. I've been yapping for like 10 minutes already. We just started. If you guys are on PCNA and you'd like to play with me, drop your names in here. I would like to do some of these world bosses. I would like to finish up geysers and whatnot, and I would like to do the public dungeons. I might be able to do these on my own. Normally you can, but DLC zones, sometimes they're tricky. So I will slowly amass a group if people are here. All right, we already got one. How do I do this? Group, invite player at 4. All right. With this being an ESO stream, what are your thoughts on King Cobra JFS? I'm sorry, I have no idea who that is. Is that a content creator? You could tell me. I'm not good with names, so you can tell me what that is. I know one of the big guys quit for ESO, like a director or something, right? And people are happy about it. I don't really know too much about that guy, but whatever. All right, we got another name. P... Invite player Vigne. There you go. Rich Lambert. He's gone. Yeah, only thing I know about Rich Lambert is that he rejected me from the Elder Scrolls Online content creator program. That's my only impression of him. It's when I was getting started in ESO, my videos were doing great. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll take a stab and try and apply for the content creator program. And he sent me a personalized letter and said, no, you're not joining. It was nicer than that, but that's the only impression I have of him. So, yeah, I don't really. I assume he was. What was he, like the creative director, or like what was that guy's job? Because I see a lot of people are saying it might be good for the game, but a lot of people are saying might not. I don't know. Look at Alinor. Look at this city. Isn't it great? It's huge. Any chance you're playing KOTOR 1? I already made a video on that, but are you talking about me playing it again? Oh my fucking god. Yo, first time catching live. Love your video, bros. Thank you, Danky Funk. I appreciate that. All right. Is anyone else wanting to join this group? I don't know if we need more than 3. These guys are pretty high leveled. I'm the lowest in here. But we can, if anyone wants to join, how many people can you have in a group? Like a zillion, right? Let me also summon my sharpest knight, actually, now I think about it. My goat. Where is he?
Let's take a trip off the main roads.
There he is. Garris. There he is. Mass Effect reference. Look at him go. Look at how cool he looks. Can you adjust how they look? I don't think I would, but he looks cool. But this is the voice actor from Mass Effect. This is the Garris voice actor, and he's my goat. I also may or may not be wearing my raid gear. I have a set of gear that I use for, like, trials and stuff, and I did, as some of you may have noticed, completed the Cloudrest trial with a group, which was very nice of them to do, and Cloudrest is a very important place in the Elder Scrolls. Oop. Yeah, Cloudrest is very important. It's I think, widely the capital of this island for a long time, but in ESO it's got its own story, and it's the raid. I wish it wasn't the raid, because it's such an important place, and it's so cool. It would have been great to just walk around and explore, but unfortunately is the trial. But that's just how the cookie crumbles, you know? He was the game director, now he's stepping into a more senior hands-off role, and someone a little more player-friendly is taking over as the game director. I think 12. Oh, there's a 12 max. Okay. All right, well, let's see. If anyone wishes to join this little merry band of adventurers, you're welcome to. Just drop your user ID in the chat and I will add you. But first thing I would like to go is do this one down here, the Welkynar Cove world boss. So even if you don't want to join the group, if you're just playing on PCNA and want to follow us around, you can do that too. Frosty, do you have your settings and our reshade saved anywhere? Your graphics in the game look much better than mine. Oh. How do I do this? Home? Can you see that? I use Neat Perfection, but I have all the color coding disabled. It's just the sharpness and like a blurring thing. So like when I'm up close to something, there's like that, you can see it like blurs the background and whatnot. But mainly it's just to sharpen textures. There's no color correction at all. So there you go. You can pause that and download that and just copy my settings if you'd like. Tempted to resub. Well, you don't have to resub, Sam. The game's like buy once, own forever, I'm pretty sure. I mean, you can resub for, what, the craft bag and stuff, but you don't have to do that. I don't. I have never bought ESO Plus, like, ever. And I make videos on this game, so... you don't need it. I never need it. But I also inherited my dad's... Oh, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but... kind of in... Hey, there's people here already. You can help them out. Oh, there's people doing it. Oh, there's just a guy going crazy in there. Oh, shit. But yeah, I also got the subclassing thing, which is kind of new for ESO. But you can like mix and max classes now. Music might be a little bit loud. I'll turn that down. Hold on. Settings. Audio. There you go. This game now has subclassing, so like you can mix and match stuff. I've heard mixed opinions about it. But for me personally, I really like the rogue thing. Like I can go invisible, which is really good for like content creation because I get to skip all the ads and like trash that's just jammed into like dungeons and stuff. Because I'm only there for the story, really. I'm not here to grind. I'm not here to get like loot or anything. So being able to just bypass 50% of a dungeon is quite nice. Do you own all the expansions? I do not. I do not, no. Yay, we did it, guys. I bet I don't even get loot because I didn't do anything. Oh, I did. Griffin's helmet. Cool. New piece of gear. So let me show you. So I got this shadowy disguise, which is really useful for just skipping enemies, but alternatively I use this as a stamina heal because I like using all my resources. Bit of stamina, bit of magicka, all that stuff. See, I can heal everybody. It's Morbin time. This guy's name is Morbin time. Again, I'm sorry if I'm not reading the chat, but if anyone wants to join the group, just type your name in here and I'll add you. Hello, Trentman. How are you? I've played with Trentman before in ESO, haven't I? I believe so. All right, let's do this one over here, the Keel Splitter's Nest next. At Morbin time. Oh, that was you. Unless you're not. Are you that guy? Or did you just type his name because it's funny? Hold on. Invite player at Morbin Time. Alright. Morbin Time has been invited.
Let's move.
Might be faster just to burn through dungeon mobs with a good build. Yeah, but I don't really... I probably should at this point. Like, a lot of when I started ESO was like, oh, I found the game too easy. Like, and I was using only the gear from... Like, only the gear that I could find in the overworld, but... I don't know. Maybe I don't need to do that anymore. This is the gear I have now for any of you... I have Maw the Infernal Mask, because I did that vet dungeon that was part of Grotwood, I think. Okay, you can't read that because of my blur effect. Hold on. Then I have... Okay, hold on. Rise the Order... I have Order's Wrath and Deadly. That's what my... This is my raid armor. I only really wear this to raid stuff. Alright, let's kill this fucking snake. Piece of shit. Ew, what are these? Tapeworms?
Hey, stay with me.
I have found the world bosses in this zone the hardest of any zone I've done. I've been able...
Might have to go on.
No, Sharp, don't die. Oh, Sharp's fucking cranked. It's fine. He'll revive after this fight. Overland hard mode is supposed to come this year. I am very excited for that. I would love it if the story bosses were in any way... What is happening? I'm getting sucked off by, like, these grubs. What is going on? Yeah, that's cool. Oh. Shit, I keep forgetting. Yay, we did it. Sharp resurrected. I got a new pair of pants. Griffin guards. Okay, let me turn off the music. That actually gets kind of loud. I don't need that for this stream. All right. I think if they add hard mode, I might download the game again. Yeah, that's what I find. Like, the story for this zone was like cool, but like boss fights are a joke. Okay, I'm going to the Queen's Hatchery next. I guess I could just walk there. It's kind of close. Yeah, like this, it's just like they're not even like cinematic because they take so fast. Like they're so fast to do. Like the Nocturnal. Okay, spoilers, but I guess if you're watching the stream, you've probably played through the story, or you're gonna watch my video where I also summarize the story. But Nocturnal, there's like a big boss fight at the end where she just summons trash mobs and like one elite enemy, and you just kill the same elite enemy 3 times. That's the boss fight. You don't fight Nocturnal at all. And the elite enemy is just an elite enemy. Like, there's no mechanics, so it's super easy to just burn down. It's like, I wasn't even using this gear I have now. I was using, like, gear in the Overland. It took me, like, 30 seconds to do the entire boss fight. It was kind of... I don't know. I don't know if that's a power creep thing. Like, they just keep introducing stuff. But if I'm using the Overland gear... Wait, how the fuck do I get in here? If I'm using the Overland gear from this set, surely... it should be measured for how, you know, how strong the content is already. Oh, somebody's already doing this. You know what I mean? Like, it should be balanced for the content in the zone. Unless Arcanist is just fucking nuts, which I've heard Arcanist is just giga broken. Sharp, tank him, bro. Stab him. Why is he chasing me? Oh, great use of my ultimate there. Literally ulting the sand. Also, subclassing is fun if you don't care about min-maxing. Yeah, that's what I just
And down
I just went over that. I do enjoy it. I have the the rogue tree here, so I can go like invisible and stuff, and it's very very nice, just to like not have to worry about like trash mobs or anything. There's a little geyser we could do that's going on right now if you guys want the loot. I already did it, but let's just go that way because I want to do the public dungeon next, so I'm working my way this way anyway. So we'll go to do this geyser, and then we'll go up to do the public dungeon. Did you see the new mount? Where am I going? How do I get over there? I'm just gonna follow these guys because I don't know where I'm going. Okay, they don't know where they're going either. All right, that's fine. We'll just skip that. I'm just gonna TP up to this way shrine and do this public dungeon. I have a quest for it, so I will do that. Or we can do... Let's just finish the world bosses. I don't know if everyone in the group wants to do all the stuff. Let's go over to Griffin Run next. What is chasing me? Going over here. I'll hop in at Nelrith. Okay, I will invite you once this animation's over. Any level over CP 160 will start making the overland easier too. On a fresh character, the first fight... Well, I also don't use that stuff as well that you're describing. The... What are they called? The CP points? Yeah, I don't use that on this character because I specifically for that reason do not want to make the content easier. So... What? Some dungeons only allow... Yeah, it's fine. Alright. Let's go to this boss.
Let's ride.
Oh yeah, this is a pretty area. I've been here before because you had to... I did this achievement. This treasure one where you have to get 20 relics. Let's wait for that other person to zone into the instance if they're not already here. Anyway. But in my honest opinion, the core issue with combat right now is that Arcanist Beam is just way too good. I didn't know that going into it. I just thought, what's it called? The Arcanist was, you know... I didn't know. Arcanist is the first class I've ever played in this game. And in my first video for, like, Auradon, I was like, damn, this shit's easy. This guy is soloing world bosses. And I was, like, level 9 soloing world bosses. And people were like, yeah, you're playing the best class in the fucking game. And I was like, okay, I did not know that. How was I supposed to know that? You know what I'm saying? I should also probably enable my skill bar. I usually have it disabled for, like, content reasons, because it looks kind of gross with the bar on the bottom, but that's okay. Is ESO new player solo friendly? I mean, that is how I play Legendary. That is literally every video I've ever put out is me playing it by myself. Hey, I got Griffin's ice staff from the Griffin. That's kind of cool. Is it supposed to be like that? I would say this game's definitely solo friendly. Like, very solo friendly. Alright, where... Okay, we got... What, just one more world boss? Yeah, this guy. Down here. The Indrik Frolic. I guess I'll TP down here. I wonder if it's a thing because difficulty for zones back then, like usual MMO... Well, ESO... Okay, so I played ESO when it first came out on, like, the PlayStation... Or when it first came to consoles. And I believe... It wasn't, like, unlimited. You know when they call it Tamriel Unlimited and you could, like, go anywhere, do anything? I don't think it was like that. And I believe there were levels. But I only played for a couple hours because I was game sharing it off my friend. And I just got bored of it, I'll be honest. But that was, like, right when it came out for consoles. Before Arcanist, classes were a bit more balanced. DK was top cleave damage, but also lacked options in survival. Oh, is there no world boss hasn't spawned yet, maybe? I do think it's interesting that they went with this, like, Sorry, 1 second. How do I do combat, ability bar? Let's do automatic. I do think it's interesting they went with this like hybrid multi-classing design, because then to me that just makes it seem like everyone is going to play the best thing because everyone has access to the best thing. So if like people were saying this Herald of the Tome, this beam ability was the best thing for Arcanist, it seems to me everyone would just go this. I originally thought when they first said it that Herald of the Tome, for example, is the first slot of my class ability. So if I want to swap out Herald of the Tome, it would have to swap out with the first of another class ability, which is generally DPS. So like I thought you'd have to swap out the Arcanist DPS tree, quote-unquote, with the Sorcerer DPS tree, quote-unquote. But it doesn't seem like that's the case. It seems like you can just do whatever. You could go full DPS if you wanted to. But I don't know for sure. Obviously, I'm not an expert in this game. Alright, where's this fucking world boss? Do we have to do something special to spawn it? Or some mysterious pile of blue goop? It's a nice area in here, but I don't know if there's a... Maybe we just gotta wait a little bit. I RP a lot. I put Necro in Warden so I can have a bunch of ice. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that I agree. That's cool. You can make like a thematic like fire build or like ice build. That's cool. But to me, it like if you're like when I was raiding with the group I was doing with Cloud Rest, like most of them were kind of running the same, or they were like talking about like the best in slot like you know, skills and stuff like that. I don't know. I think there should be a bonus, maybe, for if you go like a pure class. Like, you know, I don't know, 5% more damage or something. Obviously, it doesn't matter to me. I don't give a fuck because I don't do that type of content, so I don't care. But this is my Malakath sword I got for the Orsinium Zone. Pretty cool. There's so many... I think I got a memento for this one. Let me check while I'm waiting for this boss to spawn. Almalexia. Some of these my dad got too. Jubilee Cake 2020. Yeah, this my dad would have been playing during this time, I guess. Meyer Drum. This was... Black Marsh. Oh, I got this. This is what I got for... No, this was the prologue thing. This one kind of sucks. Just like a little... Oh, the boss is happening. That's cool. Change the whole thing to nighttime. See, look at this. Like, what the fuck is that? Just a little bit of wind on my hand. Like, how's that a memento? Alright, let's kill this deer. It's Indrik. Let's get it! Oh my god. Okay, we're burning it down, thank god. Whoa, the water's like lava, what the fuck? He's summoning deers! Well, that probably would have been a cool boss fight, but I'm on a mission. Leads, this stuff. I still gotta do this. What expansion is this? I keep seeing this stuff. Leads. I think that's the Skyrim one, right? Okay, yay, we did all the world bosses. I assume this group can hear me because they're probably in the stream with me. But if I'm going to do the public dungeons now, you guys are all welcome to join if you'd like. But some of those might be a bit long, and I'll be like listening to the quest a little. So if that's not your speed, you don't feel any pressure to join me. But if you would like to play, I'd love to have you with me. I'm going to do this one first. Karnwasten. Greymore equals Western Skyrim. Gotcha. That Indrik was so hard in 2018. It looked really cool. It looked like it had a lot of shit was going on. It turned the water to like lava and stuff. But, you know. Unless the world boss has a quest, I don't really care about it. It's just something I gotta check off my list. There's another quest here. Oh. I think this one goes in here. The Abyssal Cabal. Yeah. There's a couple quests here.
1,000 curses on... Oh, noble stranger, would you help Renzir? Karnwasten has been captured by Madja, this one's former first mate. She betrayed Renzir and turned his crew against him. There is no hope left. Save your kindness.
Finally, actually home to watch a Frostbreak stream. Thank you very much, Kamalberts03. I appreciate that. I have a special like Dagoth little notification, and it didn't do anything. It was supposed to be like, he was supposed to say, "Welcome, Nerevar." I did all these alerts, these cool alerts, but well, we've seen the Cyrus one works, the 5 gold pieces one works, but that one didn't. That's too bad. What do you need me to do? I'm assuming this is just, this doesn't seem like lore important. This just seems like a cave was captured by Khajiit.
This one has 3 trade shipments scattered across the port and caches. Recover them, and he can start a new life. Madja must also...
Alright, this is just a fetch quest. Alright, it's fine. I will share this quest, the actual one, which is Abyssal Cabal, with anyone here who wants it. This is actually like a lore quest for this dungeon. It's about the Sea Slodes incursion into Somerset. Pretty cool. If you don't know, the Sea Slodes were the native inhabitants of Somerset and were pushed out by the Aldmer, which are like the grandfather of all elves. Cloudrest is supposed to be built on top of Coral, but it's not. That's a bit of a retcon from ESO. But maybe we'll learn something cool in here. Who knows? I do have to get the achievement. This one. Which just looks like I have to just kill the final boss, maybe? But sometimes these public dungeons have like a zillion bosses. And you have to go around just killing them all. I don't know. Let me get my tablet so I can pull it up. And then I could look at the map while I'm going in case there's stuff I miss. Because I want to make sure I get all the bosses. What is it called? Karnwasten. ESO map. Okay, there's 5 bosses in here. Can I go to the actual site for this? Okay, there's 5 bosses and a sky shard and multiple quest things I gotta pick up. So there's one... Oh my god, how many pop-ups? Okay, there's one down here. Go there first. Take the right. Need to do this quest to get Het Memento. Oh, there's a memento for this? This area looks kind of cool. Okay, so that's not an area we can go, is it? Can we scoot around back here? Is there... No. Okay. So that must be on the lower level. So whatever, we'll just follow this. See what's up. These guys ever drop anything good? 27 gold. No. Lore book. Somerset Isles. No. Bro is breaking my frost right now. What can I say? That's what I do. Right. Let's... I guess we go... Is there stuff over here? I don't know.
Heal me!
Sharp as Night is leveled up. That's cool. There's an achievement for killing all bosses in the dungeon. Okay, I think that's what I need to do. Because I need to get all the achievements for my 100%.
Damn. I'm glad I'm on your side.
There's a boss supposed to be right here. In here. Let's do that first. This guy. Tenderloin. Huh. That guy did not last very long. Oops. Alright. Is there a quest to do here? Oh, one of these. Oh, wait. To serve the sea slode. Goodmer of Somerset, I understand your reluctance. Okay, so these guys... I recommend a pilgrimage to Cloudrest. Beautiful Zamaja has apprenticed a number of powerful mages in the ways of... Okay, that's kind of funny, because this is about the raid. So these people knew this shit was like a... They knew Zamaja going to Cloudrest was a trap, which is what you learn about in the raid. That Zamaja, which is a powerful sea slode, let herself be captured so she could, you know, do that stuff.
I'm glad I'm on your side.
Alright, first quest objective. Alright, now where do we go next? We go... I guess we follow... We go to this over here. Is it... Oh, yeah, we go through here. Cool. I wish this game had crossplay. Kind of dumb that it doesn't. Yeah, it's... Maybe for PvP it makes sense. Like, I could understand console people just getting absolutely ran through by PC players, but... for questing, like, this is just, like, chill that you could definitely do with anybody. What is the name of this game? Redguard 2? Not exactly, no. Would not call this Redguard 2. Oh, there's a big guy. Alright, there's supposed to be a... Is there a boss in here? No. Alright, we keep moving, I guess. Speaking of Cloudrest, you can meet one of the NPCs from there in a city in Somerset. Yeah, that's the... You're talking about the, like, the setup quest? I already did that as well. His mom is, like, in Cloudrest, and he's worried about her or something. I'm familiar. I know people have told me what I need to do and what I don't need to do for my first raid, which was in Morrowind, I believe. Okay, there's a quest item, I guess, down here somewhere. Console's add-ons now, though, right? I have no idea. I don't really keep up with ESO, like, development, so... Not sure. Alright, we got a person here.
Haven't you lot learned by now that I have more than enough magicka to deal with the likes of... Wait a moment. You're not one of these smugglers. What brings you to this enchanting little hideaway?
Battle Reeve Tannerline sent me to find you. This is at, like, the top of the Cloudrest Castle.
It appears that your mission has thus far been a success. Since you're here, I could use your help. My associate Grog has been captured.
Okay, yeah, this is... we got this quest, basically this, like... They went to go investigate a sea slode. And, they sent in a big, like, team of people, but they all got, like, captured, so... We're just doing that. But if there's something interesting in the lore, I won't skip it. This is just kind of a fetch questy kind of thing. Alright, there's a boss right here, apparently. Oh, yeah. Maja. This is the guy, the person, the Khajiit wanted us to kill.
Did Captain Kitty Cat hire?
Oh my god, that person died fucking instantly. I didn't even get one of the set items because I didn't do enough damage. Okay, where... Oh, that was all I had to do. Oh, that was that quest. Okay. That's fine. We move on. I gotta get the Sky Shard. Yo, I made it to a stream. Hello. Where's Redguard Part 3? Okay, give me a break, Salvador, alright? Give me a minute! I'm working on this ESO video, and then my sister is leaving for university soon, so I want to do... I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I did a video... with my sister. There's supposed to be somebody, a boss right here. Like in the water. Might be on the other side of this area though. I want to get my sister to try either Daggerfall or Morrowind. Like one of those really fucked ones. Like she didn't even like Skyrim. She was like, oh, this is... So I want to see what her reaction would be to like, yeah, like Morrowind or something. Or Daggerfall, I think would be way funnier. Like just not telling her anything about Daggerfall and just making her just play it with like no help. That would be hilarious. Then I can like, you know, trauma dump my experience onto her. All right, there's a boss. Oh yeah, there he is. You can see him. Little crab guy. Shamar. A lead again. I can't use that though. I wish I could give the leads to people in here who actually want it. All right. I guess we're looping back around. I guess we didn't have to go all the way that way. There's one more boss here, and then there's one more boss here. Didn't like Skyrim. No, she did not. She's quite a bit younger than I am. She kind of... Some of her complaints about Skyrim were fair, I would say. She didn't like the fact that the game could basically be just cheesed by pausing. Which is fair. She didn't like the amount of walking you have to do, which is weird, because Skyrim is like... Oblivion has the most fast travel of any Elder Scrolls game. Skyrim's probably second most, and then Morrowind's probably the least. Although I guess Daggerfall has a lot, to be fair. But she didn't like having to fast travel to undiscovered locations, which you can do in Oblivion. But that doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, did you want to play with us, Ognevka? If you send me wait, can I just invite you if you're on? Oh, if you want. You don't have, I'll invite you. You can, wait, how do I even see my friends? I don't even know, oh, friends. I will invite you. If you'd like to join, you're welcome to, but you don't feel like you have to. I haven't played with you in a while. Inherited what, Frost? I don't know. I forget what did I say? I don't know. I forget what I was saying. What was I saying? Somebody remind me. Oh, you're in Somerset. I am. Yes, we are in Somerset.
Hello? Someone there?
Yeah. Rescue Grog. Hello? Can you guys hear me? Did I just fucking crash out? Hello? I just saw that my stream received no data. I think I maybe crashed for a second. Alright.
Thanks for getting me out of those chains. My wrists were starting to chafe. So, what's the plan?
Alright, we're back. Okay, thank you.
This Oblivion pit?
I don't know what happened. That wasn't my internet. Like, I could see people in ESO moving around and stuff. So that was definitely YouTube's side. I don't know why that happened. I think you should tell me about the sea slode. Yeah, tell me.
Look, I'm grateful and all that, and I really admire your tenacity, but we're
Somerset's in danger, and time is of the essence.
Fine, but then we really need to get out of here.
The frost broke.
The sea slode's name is Garris, some sort of necromancer based on all the undead I ran into, but that's not all. I heard it talking to someone. A high elf, I think. Said some interesting things.
What did the Slode and the High Elf talk about?
Something about a cabal of some sort.
Oh, the Abyssal Cabal.
Multiple sea slodes working together. They discussed another one of the big slugs operating to the south. Said they had a way to sink the island.
Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's get this fat fuck. Look at this. Look at this gluttonous unit. I wish they used different, like, I get it. But,
You'll be
I wish they had a different model. There's one sea slode in the main story. And then there's another sea slode in the raid and stuff, and it's just the same model. It's just they either expanded and made the person, made the slode bigger or smaller. Alright, we're going to this little cavern here. This is the last boss, should be. And then we can skedaddle and go to the next area. I mean, she's kind of cute. All right, Alexander, man, whatever floats your boat, buddy. I entered the stream and instantly technical issues. Okay, so just skip then. That wasn't my fault or YouTube's fault. It was them. You got your group boss achievement now. Yeah, but if you... I don't think I haven't cleared this dungeon because... And I need to clear it for the zone 100%, but I did get the achievement. I simp for slowed feet. Alright, we got some well-adjusted individuals in the chat. Alright. This looks like a big boss arena. Something cool is going to happen here. Maybe. I see the health bar. I don't see the guy, though. Have you taken a look at subclassing? I have. I've done a little bit of subclassing already. I am this subclass. So I have this skill, which lets me skip, like, ads and dungeons and stuff. Okay, where's this boss? Is he hiding somewhere? Are you in a public dungeon? This usually happens in them. I am in a public dungeon. And I have to do this last boss because the dungeon's still black, so I haven't completed it yet. Maybe... We gotta loop back around this way anyway to get this. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, there he is. Waste of flesh. Just a flesh Atronach scaled up in size. Gloom Graced Gauntlets. I am getting a lot of gear. I want to see how much I actually have. Sets, DLC zones, Somerset. Holy fuck, I'm not even close. Wait. Okay, I'm kind of close. Damn, it's a lot. Is this a dungeon of cuties? Okay. Somebody put that guy in jail. The ad block skill? What's the ad block skill? Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you were talking about ad block, like YouTube ad block.
Get it.
I haven't tried it because I don't want to break some of my DPS characters' builds. Oh, subclassing? Yeah. That's what I've heard is, like, subclassing just made it so, like, you have to, like... There's, like, a standard build. Like, there's a standard, like, class you just take. If you want to do DPS, you pick, like, XYZ. Because that's just the best in slot. Alright, we gotta turn in this quest here, and then go and get this last quest objective. I don't know if it's... We've cleared everything, all the bosses, so... The dungeon's still gray, so it's probably tied to the quest. It's probably not tied to the actual bosses. Fortunately. See, if I had my stealth ability, I'd just be able to run right by these guys. But we got a big group to just kill stuff, so it's okay. Alright, turn in this quest.
Thanks for retrieving Grog. He may be lazy, perpetually intoxicated, and a terrible cheat at Ancestor Draw, but he is one of my steadfast companions. Interesting. That corresponds with what I was able to learn. Anything else? My drunken companion usually discovered... Sink the island? Magic of that sort sounds as remarkable as it is terrible.
Okay, they're not really...
Time is of the essence. While you go south to aid Maria, I'll return to Alinor and bring what we've...
Okay, so we're not done the quest. There's something else we have to do. Wait, is there? Well, I have to go this way anyway and get this. But it looks like this quest continues. Wait, where am I going? I need to go this way? Yeah, through here, I think. I remember I did this quest last year. I remember this NPC.
Good.
Of course you are.
What? This is a dead end. How do I get up there? There's gotta be a staircase or something, right? How do I get up here? Looks like this color's the same. So maybe we have to go all the way here and then this way? This is darker, which makes me think it's on a lower area. Okay, I think we have to go all the way back up. I'm not sure. What? Oh, there's a secret passage. Thank you. I definitely would have missed that. What? Does this go anywhere, or is it just an area? He trolled us. It's fine. That's okay. I was all excited for a second. I think we have to go all the way back to the higher level and then hang a right up here. We have to get out anyway, so that's fine. You're good? Of course you are, I know. Sharp's the best. He's the goat. Hey Frostbreak, I've been playing WoW. Used to grind ESO a ton as well. World of Warcraft is something I've kind of wanted to try, maybe make a video on this channel for. I used to, some of you may or may not know, play professional Hearthstone. Like I was a paid, like esport athlete or whatever the term you want to call it. So I was partner with Blizzard and I was paid and whatnot. So I'm very familiar with like Warcraft lore. One of the paladin leaders, Lady Liadrin, I think her name is, you can only get by getting to level 20 in WoW. So I had to do that. Where do we go? How do we get back up? Up here. There we go. Anyway, so I've only done the WoW free trial is what I'm trying to say. So I've kind of been wanting to try that MMO and do like what I did with Elder Scrolls. Unfortunately, I don't think WoW is known for its questing. Like, WoW questing is known in the term that it's quite boring. And, like, its major questing is, like, just, you know, glorified fetch quests. So, I don't know. It'd be cool to make a video on, but I already have, like, a somewhat negative impression of that game. I don't know if I'd do too much more. Alright, this is where we're going. We're going down this weird area here. Try Turtle WoW. I could try Turtle WoW. If it's free, that's the big thing that holds me back from WoW, is that it costs money. Like monthly. I would not play ESO if ESO had a monthly sub. Like I just wouldn't play that. I hate the feeling of monthly subs. But if there's a free alternative, now how legal is it? Looks like there's a treasure chest here. How legal is the free alternative? You know? Oh, like if I post a video on it, do you think Blizzard, who know my address by the way, and know me as technically an employee of them at one point, how tilted do you think they'd be about that? The quests are worse for sure, but the combat is much better. I'm not a huge fan of tab targeting. I've played a lot of SWTOR. That was actually one of the first videos I ever put out on this channel was SWTOR. Not a huge fan of tab targeting. But then again, I don't have SWTOR. Yeah, SWTOR's got like a kind of fast. I don't mind tab targeting if it's a little bit slower. Like if I don't have to micro too much.
You should have run.
Oh, there's another boss in here. What the hell? Maybe that's why I didn't pop. Huh. There was what, 8 bosses in this dungeon? Crazy. All right, we're done. Can we exit this way? Do you think they did the classic Bethesda exit, where there's a secret little pathway to the start? I sure hope so. This does not look promising, though. I don't think so. I think we're just teleporting to the way shrine outside. Wait. What? Oh, she's back on the boat. I gotta go all the way back here. Did ZeniMax offer you to become part of the ESO content creator party? I requested to become part of their ESO content creator program, and they declined me. So, no. I was not... I don't know why. I wasn't really given a reason. My videos were kind of popping. Like, this would have been like, you know, in my prime ESO time, like, Cold Harbor, Orsinium, like, this, like, I was, you know, I was getting views. I was doing well for, like, as far as ESO goes, and they said no. I don't know. But I think in the long run, it was probably beneficial for me. I have friends who are in that program, and I think there are some... not restrictions, but there's things they want, like, there's things you're not, you know, not that I'm ever overly negative about Elder Scrolls Online, but some of my criticisms might be, you know, seen as unacceptable, potentially, and, you know, that's fine, but a lot of this stuff is... me trying to give an honest opinion on content, whether that being Morrowind or Oblivion or Daggerfall, whatever. So I think in the long run, it was probably better for my what's it called? Not bias. What's it called when you... Integrity. That's what journalistic integrity. Were you tough on ESO in your videos? I made a video about Malbal Tor, and I was like, this is the worst piece of shit I've ever played in my life. So I was a little tough on some of my ESO videos, but overall... We can do this guy again. Overall, I think I was, like, somewhat positive. I was more often than not positive about the game. I do like ESO. I like the fact that it's pretty much the only modern Elder Scrolls content we have. But, alright. First time here. Love the videos. Thank you, Lancehead. Appreciate that. My frames are kind of dropping, which is weird.
I need healing.
I need healing. Alright, hopefully this is the last stage of the quest. This quest has been a bit tedious. They make me run around. I'm just gonna ignore these enemies. They've made me run back and forth over and over. Oh.
Damn. I'm glad I'm on your side.
Hopefully this is the last one. ZeniMax doesn't accept people criticizing their game, even if it's positive feedback. It's frustrating. And I say this as an ESO fan since 2013. Yeah, I mean, I have made a video called, like, my review of ESO after 100 hours or something. That got a couple 100,000 views, I believe. And it definitely was... Like, I said that. Like, on the Reddit, people would be like, I got banned from the ESO forums for... like, lightly criticizing a gameplay system or implementation.
You asked for it.
That's not something I would ever... I don't... Like, I know this subclassing stuff, for example, has fallen on, you know, mixed reviews. I don't care. Like, sorry, like, I don't care about that at all. It's not the type of game when I play ESO. I'm not playing for, like, meta and builds and stuff, so it doesn't matter.
Looking for someone.
All right.
Did Renzier send you?
Oh, this is the boring
so
quest.
he sends you in his... putting an end to this dangerous life. If you dump those smuggled goods into the sea, then his only option will be to sell our ship and settle down. What do you say?
Sure.
Quickly, dump the shipments overboard. There are darker forces in this cave than mutinying smugglers. Nobani.
All right. Oh no! I should have said. I should have kept them, and I gotta do another thing. I gotta walk over here. Can I jump up here? I'm sorry for dragging everyone along on this quest. I did not think it'd be this. There we go. Now I have to exit the cave through here. How do I get up there? Oh, we go this way. I recall seeing them delete reasonable critiques on the forums or something. I've heard rumor. I mean, I don't ever go on the Elder Scrolls forums because, again, that's not the type of like content I do. Should probably use one of these things. Experience scrolls. I have a billion of these. I just never use them.
Let's knock some heads.
Getting banned in the forums. Fork found in kitchen. Is it really that common?
You weren't keeping score, were you? Me neither.
How does it feel to cough up money for quests? What? I don't know what that means, creepy cat. Excuse me. How does it feel to cough up money for quests? Like, do bribes? Like when NPCs want money for... Or like you're saying, like, because I dumped those shipments, I didn't get the payment I was supposed to get? Who the why did I exit this way? It's all the way back here. Why would it tell me to go this way? Oh my fucking god, dude. The pathing in this game is fucking crazy. What is going on? What would you say your favorite class is in ESO right now? I've only played Arcanist. So, I have no idea what about the other ones. I unfortunately cannot comment. My dad has a bunch of characters. My dad probably has one. I know my dad's main character was a dragon. He was a tank main.
First, Maja steals my crew.
Oh, at least this is a
Then
weapon
my
I don't
only
have.
means of survival.
Alright, did we
Nobody!
finish?
There you
Yay!
are. Rainseer knew you would escape.
With no
Public
help from our
dungeons
coward
finally
husband, of
done.
course.
Oh, do not say such things, especially on such a day when all has been lost.
Reddit mods got to the most Reddit mods got to the most disgusting people ever. Literally can't handle words. You're talking about like the ESO Reddit or... Alright, I gotta talk to somebody way down here. But you guys don't have to follow me for that. I'm gonna do the next public dungeon right now. So if you guys want to go over to the Sunhold, which is actually kind of important in the lore. Sunhold is like a major city. Kind of disappointed they made Sunhold a public dungeon, because again, same with Cloudrest. Like they're like the Cloudrest is probably, there's more known about Cloudrest than like Alinor, for example. Why wouldn't they make Alinor the trial? Why Cloudrest is just such an interesting city. You got the Welkynars, you got the Griffin areas, you got all this stuff. And then Sunhold is also pretty important, but Sunhold doesn't have too much lore about it, so that's a little bit more understandable. Prefer mouse and keyboard over controller? I've never tried controller, but probably. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention I made an Argonian Arcanist because of your videos. Oh, that's cool. Might become a healer. Yeah, in the dungeon group I was with, I asked them, I was like, I was the only Argonian. In most raid groups, I am always the only Argonian, but apparently Argonians like kind of suck in this game. Like they're only good for they're good for healing, and they like have a bonus for drinking potions. Who the fuck cares, you know? What do they actually do? Let me look. What do Argonians do? Increases healing by 6%. I guess that could be self-healing, so that's okay. Max health, damage and poison resistance. Yeah, alright. Max magicka and stamina. Oh yeah, when you drink a potion, you get more stuff. Oh, restoration staff skill line and swimming speed. It's like... Argonians get shafted in every game, man. I'm just used to it, you know? I'm used to it. I'm familiar with what's going on with Argonians, you know? Breathing underwater. Wow, so cool. Every Elder Scrolls game has that for some reason. And then they never put anything underwater.
Whoever you are, if you aren't an illusion, the Marines, we followed rumors of some new kind of magic, discovered the geysers.
Oh, Nightbot's going crazy. I don't know what you wrote, Ognevka, but don't worry. It goes sicko mode. Don't worry about it.
Magic.
I didn't see what you said.
Something to do with abyssal pearls. The geysers spout terrible sea creatures and undead. Bokorgan. The sea
Yeah, I already know about this geysers. There was another quest for this.
Marine in Dirham. He's a mage, though nowhere near as powerful as Kynar.
Okay, this is actually a pretty big quest, the Abyssal Cabal, but I don't... As long as it doesn't go to Sunhold, it doesn't really matter. Like, I could do this on my own, I think. Let's just pick this up while I'm here. Okay, this is... I'm not going to do this on stream. This is just a fetch quest. Let's go down here, and we'll do Actually, oh no, this one! Everyone run to this one. This one, no one's ever doing that fucking portal. Opportune time. That one's been on my list of ones to do forever, this entire zone. I said a bad word. Okay, yeah. Nightbot just... I think I can remove... Like, there's a couple people now I think I would just, like, make moderators, and I think I can remove Nightbot, because Nightbot is very strict, but, like... Yeah, sometimes people have joined and just, like, dropped, like, links and, like, slurs and stuff, and I just can't catch them in time. This quest is interesting. This one's like a zoo, and a bunch of animals escaped. Nightbot is very swearing sensitive. Yes, it is. Also, I don't know if they changed this in ESO, but your mount swims now. You don't get off your mount, which is kind of cool. My cat's doing a little, like, swim. No! No! That was the boss, wasn't it? I didn't get to do it. I just needed one. I just need to hit it once, and they did it too fast. Ah. I don't know how to get these to happen again. I think they're random, and it's just a missed... Damn it. Alright, well, I'm going to Sunhold now, I guess. Hey, I'm using the same voice as my Argonian. Yeah, I like this one. It's like... It's a bit... Wah! It's very lizardy. They cycle on a timer. But I have been in this zone, obviously, for a while. I have never seen anyone do this one before. Alright. Now... I see the quest for Sunhold is inside, so I guess I'll enter it. Sunhold. Southern city of Sunhold. Oh. Okay, didn't get to read that. Pizza and frostbreak time. Hell yeah.
My lady, we need to keep moving. You can't help
this is
Sunhold
cool.
if you're dead.
Why, look at that. It seems help has arrived after all.
Okay, this is kind of cool. This is what I was expecting. Like, this is a city. That's a public dungeon. This is... And it's got the harbor and everything. It's a big-ass area. Alright, let me do this quest here.
As kin lady of Sunhold, I implore you to hear my plea. My city has been overrun by the Maormer, and Admiral Viscount declares only my death will stop this attack. He hates my family and demands my head, but I know surrender will not save my people.
Why does Viscarne hold a grudge against your people? This is true too, okay? I meant to say this. So Sunhold in the lore is just always attacked by Malmer. I don't know why. The Malmer just have a hard-on for Sunhold. Like, of all of the Aldmer cities, they just love Sunhold. So it's cool to see the Malmer actually here. Because they have invaded Sunhold more than any other city a zillion times. And they basically never get it. It's like, what's it called? The guy, Sisyphus, where he's pushing that boulder up the hill. Like, they just keep trying to get this city, and they never can. Why does this guy hold a grudge against your family?
For centuries, Sunhold has been the first line of defense against Maormer raiders. Many of their soldiers have fallen by my family's command, and now, with our fleet gone and soldiers depleted, they've decided to strike. I need your help.
What do you need me to do?
Destroy the Maormer supplies gathered along the shore. Rescue any citizen you find captured. And free Sunnoel, a griffin from capture. She's not only the city's symbol, she's also the best weapon we have at our disposal.
Griffin?
Will you help?
That's cool. I will help save Sunhold from the invading Malmer.
Havid and I shall head to the Merchants' District. I need to investigate the area and see where the Maormer may be holding Sunhold's nobles prisoner. Meet me there when you've completed your tasks, and we'll assess the situation.
How did the Malmer invade?
An invasion isn't too unusual for Sunhold, given the city's location. It's why we hold one of the best naval fleets in Somerset. However, most of our ships have been sent to help
What's up
the
with your
war
depth of
effort.
field? It's just
And
my
now it seems our worst fears
reshade
have come
makes
to
things a little
life.
bit more crisp. Is the whole city captured?
Yes, though it pains me to admit it. My city...
Who's Admiral?
Admiral Viscount's cunning as a leader is the reason this invasion has been so successful. His death could turn the tide of battle, but he's far too protected to strike against. It is he who... As kin lady, I am the ruler of Sunhold. My death would leave my citizens without a leader to guide them.
Okay, but you
Even
think...
so, I would quickly give my life if I thought it would save my city. Only a fool trusts a sea snake.
Okay, this
My
isn't
death
really
is only to
telling me
sate the
too much.
Maormer's hatred of those who have triumphed against them, a victory against Somerset. But as kin lady...
Alright. There we go. Okay, so we've got to, what? Destroy 6 stuff, rescue citizens, and free some guy. Alright. First world boss is right here, off the beaten path. We'll just hang the right and do this. She's gonna die calling it. Probably. How do we get over here? I do like the Malmer. I wish it would be cool if ESO added more races. Like, they have other races in the game, but you can't play as them. Like, the Malmer are, like, very, like, prevalent in the Dominion storyline. They've got, like, kind of cool, like, sea magic and stuff. Seems like a no-brainer. Plus, races in ESO don't really, like, do anything crazy, so, like, why not? Why not add it? Malmer could do, like, I don't know, extra damage with, like, shock. And then, like, I don't know, maybe they swim faster as well. No pet? No, pets get in my way when I'm talking to people, so I don't use pets. Need Malmer, Dwemer, and Falmer. Okay, I don't know about the Dwemer, but Falmer might make sense lore-wise. I'm not too sure. Because I think the Falmer... Well, the Falmer were, like, corrupted by the... Like, the reason the Falmer are the way they are in Skyrim is because of the Dwemer, right? I think. Okay, we gotta get some supply... We gotta just save some people, I guess, over here. I don't know.
I'm hurt.
Okay, so... Gotta destroy supplies. I don't like when quests do this, like... You know, like, I don't want to, like, just do this 6 times. If you're gonna make this a quest, like, make it happen once. And, like, cinematically happen. Don't make me go around burning supplies. Look, these guys are cool. They're, like, really tall and stuff. That'd be a cool race to be. Also, the Khajiits as well, like, there's only one type of Khajiit you can play as in ESO. Same with Argonians. There's lots of different types
Glad I'm on your side.
of Khajiit and Argonians, like brutes and like giant behemoths and stuff. Like, those exist. Be cool as like a cosmetic option if you could play that. I'd love to play as a seaman or mer. Well, you could get the best of both worlds with the Malmer. I don't know, although I don't know how that... It would be, like... Okay, assuming the next Elder Scrolls game is set in, like, Hammerfell, right? ESO's not going to be doing Hammerfell expansions. Probably. Probably Bethesda's told them to stay away from that. It would be great if we could go to Pyandonia. That would be sick. Like, that's, like, not even something you can do in, like, Arena or, like, other Elder Scrolls. Like, that is a really unique thing. That would be really cool to do. Oh, I can destroy more, man. How many more fucking supplies? Pyandonia is a really cool empire. I don't know how they'd spin that story-wise, but that would be a cool thing to do. In my humble opinion. Got bro to say seaman, you did. Nord sent them underground. The Dwemer gave them fungi that blinded... Right, yes, you're right. So slow.
This one's mine.
There's a boss over there. The lizard. Shipbreaker. Griffin's Mall. Okay. Streamer send group invite. Oh, did you get... Alright, hold on. Alright. Hold on, let me make sure we didn't miss any bosses, potentially, on the way. No. So we can go into the city now. We've done everything on the outside. There's a boss right here on that corner. Ah, I almost made it. I wish I could play, but I'm at work. All good. I got lots of people here today to help me, so I appreciate that. But I appreciate the thought. Lucky I'm on vacation right now. So am I. It's just a regular work day in Canada, but I am on vacation, so... all good.
Got to be better. Let's see what you're made of.
Yeah, I think this Somerset video is going to be like... It's going to take me over like 20 hours to do, I think. It's a pretty... It's a big one. Which is hard, especially while I'm at work, to squeeze all that stuff in. Luckily... what am I trying to say? Oh, I have a Mass Effect video coming out tomorrow, which was... I already had scheduled and stuff like that, so... I have a little bit of... like, downtime, I suppose. Do I have to go in there? Find a Morkel Descendant. What the fuck is that? What is that quest trying to tell me to do? Is there something in here? I don't know. I'm just gonna check it out in case there is a quest I'm supposed to do in there. Hope you enjoy your vacations. Thank you, I am. Is there anything I'm supposed to do? No, this has got to be like a boss area later, I'd assume.
You're dead.
I think This is probably we come to here later, I'd imagine, through the quest. We don't have any objective here now. I don't, anyway. Are you liking the DLC so far? Yeah, I do. What does the Somerset video get into? Well, it's going to be the same structure as my Morrowind video, so a lot of comparing what we know in the established lore about these islands versus what you can explore in the game. So, trying to see what was changed, what was retconned, giving kind of perspective to other... what's it called? Giving perspective, because a lot of my audience, I'd say most of my, well, definitely most of my audience, like 70% of my audience doesn't play ESO or doesn't like ESO. So those videos tend to do kind of well, my like Morrowind and Clockwork City ones, because it gives them a way to just kind of experience this like massive, you know, chapter and like DLC without having to buy it or do it themselves. So that's kind of the objective of those videos. So it's going to be about the main story. It's going to be about the main cities that are mentioned in the other games. Wait, are we supposed to go down? Oh, whatever. Let's kill this guy. Or get a hit on him so I can
About
just...
time we faced an actual challenge.
Getting so much gear. Not that way. I think I'm jumping down here and going... Wait, there is a boss up here, isn't there? Yeah, there's one more up here. Hold on. One more in the top right corner. Oh my god, I can't mark on my map. Alright, it's over for me, I guess. There we go. He's in that, like, area. One problem I have with the established lore is that is that the books, it's the human perspective of people visiting.
Can anybody help me?
You will tell me where the kin lady is.
Quickly, kill the prisoners.
I guess so. Yes, you're right. I haven't read I have some books for Elder Scrolls,
Finally,
but there's only 2 that are like considered canon, right? What's your take on Bethesda? You definitely seem to love their games, but have you played Starfield? I've never played Starfield. I don't know. I can't comment on Starfield. I have no idea. Oh, there we go. We got the... Well, I gotta still do some more stuff, but that was the achievement here for the Sunhold group event. As a studio, I think Bethesda makes some of the best RPGs, and I don't think many people can debate that. Where are we going? We go this way. I am cautiously a little worried about the Elder Scrolls 6. They've already said many times they don't think they're ever going to be able to live up to Skyrim, which is kind of
Fix your gear.
sad. It makes me think like Skyrim was luck. But I haven't tried any of their other what other franchises do Bethesda make? Thief? I've heard of Thief. I've never played Thief. I don't think that's an RPG. That's like Assassin's Creed, right? I read the first The Elder Scrolls novel recently, and it's pretty decent. I wish more side stuff like books, spin-offs would happen. Yeah, I agree. It's such an interesting universe and well-established universe, and they don't do much with it. A show would be really cool. A TV show. Fallout and Starfield is all that I know. Okay. Well, I know they do Thief. I'm pretty sure that's Bethesda. I wouldn't really count games that Bethesda released as a publisher. Oh, is that... I don't know. Is that what they did? Is Thief a publisher release rather than a... Have you seen Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon? I have seen it, but I've heard... My computer's not very good, and I've heard it's quite poorly optimized on somewhat older PCs. So I'll be holding off on that for the time being, I believe. Until it's gotten a couple updates. Oblivion was the same way. Just Unreal Engine moment, like, just absolutely horrific.
Got your back.
Let me free these people. No, not that. Oh, heavy sack. I don't care. I don't want those. There we go. There is one more boss very close to here. He's down here in this alleyway. This way. I think it's cool that the items are, like, there's a full item set made after Vanus. That's pretty cool. The Mage's Guild guy. There's a delve in here where it's about, like, many Marco. Oh, hold on. Repair kits.
Staying on top of repair.
There's a dungeon in here about Many Marco and his, like, relationship with, Vanus. It's pretty cool. And the Sigic Order and all that stuff. Pretty neat. Many Marco's pretty important. Like, he's kind of always in some Elder Scrolls game in one form or another. He's in... Oh, there's another boss here. He's in Daggerfall. He's in Oblivion. He's in ESO. I don't think he's mentioned in Morrowind, but he might be.
Plenty you can do with that.
Purple Axe. That's the first time I think I've looted a purple item in here. Alright, what do we do next? Meet with Kinlady. Is that it? Is that it for the quests? She's all the way back here. Why? Oh, she's gonna make us go to the prison, right? Probably. I wish you could mount in these areas, but it's alright. Many Marco and Vanus? Yeah. Well, he definitely does a little bit of... He definitely, like, chokeholds them in Somerset. He, like, picks them up by the throat and...
Spittle compared to my storm.
Does a little, you know... So he's rough with it, you could say. Look at this. Sunhold looks pretty cool. I like that they did a whole city. Like, Sunhold is supposed to be massive. It's supposed to be, like, basically the size of Alinor, so it's cool that they made this entire dungeon lore accurately, like, appropriately sized. And you can tell it's a bit older, too. Like, it's got the vines and stuff kind of hanging off of it. Very cool. Where am I going? Oh, right. I've seen fan art of that. What, of Vanus and Manny Marco? I wonder... I don't think I've ever seen Vanus have a reaction. Because, like, I chose to leave Manny Marco shackled up in Cold Harbor. And I have spoken with Vanus many times since then. And I don't think he's ever had a reaction to me. You know, locking up his dude, his mans.
It was an ambush! Admiral Viscarn has the Kinlady up ahead! You have to stop them!
Okay, we will stop them. Wait, where are we going? Oh, we had to go this way. Oopsies. You have to go in... Oh, I had to talk to this guy. I thought he just updated my
I can't
quest.
save The Marromer were waiting for anyone stupid enough to raid supplies from the smithy. I tried to fight, but they grabbed the...
Alright, they captured her. It's fine. We go this way. Which is this way. Have you ever played Outer Worlds? I have not.
So you're the ones causing... We've already won. Why do you... How could I be defeated?
I like the fact that he didn't even get to finish. He said like 3 sentences there and didn't get to say any of them because we killed him so fast.
Thank the stars you arrived. I thought my life forfeit. Viscount was ranting before you came, burned supplies, released prisoners, a griffin now roaming the skies, picking off sea elves like the rats they are. Tell me, was that your doing?
I've dealt with the Malmar, just as you asked.
With Admiral Viscount dead,
Oh, memento.
now is the time to strike. I shall rally my people and call Sunhold to my side. We'll form a resistance the likes of which these sea snakes have never known. Thank you for making this all possible. With the Malmar down and Admiral Viscount defeated, I'm sure my citizens will join together and fight. All we have to do is keep Sunhold standing until help arrives.
Cavid told me to find you. He's wounded.
I'm glad he's all right. To think, not so long ago I argued against opening Somerset's borders, and yet without the help of
least
newcomers,
racist high
Sunhold
elf?
would never have survived. I'll forever be grateful for the deeds
I have
you've
so
done
many
today.
clips of this expansion of just high elves being giga racist, like crazy racist. That's gonna be the premise of my video, is like visiting the most racist, racist area in the Elder Scrolls, because these guys fucking hate immigrants, bro. The whole story for Shimmerine is that they're locking them up right off the boat, throwing them in jail, and then sacrificing their souls. Unless you're an elf, then they let you go. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. As an Argonian like myself, I've seen quite a few comments from these filthy high elves. All right, do we think this is going to be active soon? I've almost done everything. I'm gonna go here. Wait, I gotta read chat while I'll go over there and wait and see if that thingy, that geyser turns on. Dunmer are probably the most xenophobic. See, that's what I thought, but if you look at the racism chart from Oblivion, which is a real thing, by the way, Oblivion has a racism chart. The Altmer hate more people than the Dunmer. And the Dunmer, like, Somerset was closed in the events of Elder Scrolls Online. Morrowind is open to other people. Yeah, there's Argonian slaves and stuff, but it's open to all the other races. It's not in Somerset. Like, Somerset had to be specifically ordered by the Queen to open its borders to foreigners because they just didn't let them in. And then, not to mention, this whole area, a lot of the architecture was built off of the Aldmer, A-L-D-M-E-R, the first race of elves, which were like crazy, like colonizers, slavers, like, you know, these were the predecessors for the aliens. Like, these guys were fucked up. So I would actually say that the Somerset Isles are more xenophobic for sure in the events of the Elder Scrolls Online. It's not even close. Like, Dunmer definitely allow other races to wander their islands, and yeah, they enslave some people, sure, but like xenophobia, definitely the award goes to Somerset, I think, in this game anyway. Whereas you go to the, I don't even know, because the only people who practice slavery in Morrowind, in Elder Scrolls Online, lore-wise, should be Telvanni. They're the only ones who are allowed to have slaves, I believe. That's like the lore answer. The Altmer are very xenophobic to me. They're racist to most of my characters. Yeah, the Altmer just hate everybody. Like, unless you're an Altmer, they hate you. They don't even, Argonians and Khajiit are like, they're like animals. They're not like people, like sentient people. At least the Aldmer definitely. So I was thinking, right, because the premise of this video that I'm making is like, in the Elder Scrolls, like, I wanted to visit like the most racist place, right? Like the worst place. So another option I had was the Imperial City, which was built by the Aliens. And the Imperial City has a lot of bad, bad history with the Aliens and whatnot. But now the Imperial City, especially in the events of Oblivion, which is the most recent we have, It's pretty, like, hospitable. It's kind of like the capital of the Empire. Anyone can kind of go there. More or less free reign of whatever you want to do. I think we'll see. You know, I got the whole start of the video. I have the script already written, and it's going to be, like, trying to figure out who, what the most racist place to be is. And I think the Somerset Isles win it. What is this? The fuck is Solstice? I've never seen this before. What the fuck is this? Is this new? What is this? That's the new zone in June, but you can go there now? Why is it so big? Like, the island looks big, but it's like half. Not even half. It's like less than half. There's a couple... Like, I like the... I would love to be able to go back to, you know, Solstheim. That'd be cool. I've also got this whole area that hasn't been done yet. A lot of people in my comments want me to play Tamriel Unlimited, the Morrowind fan-made, like, update and stuff. Sorry. These are two separate DLC zones? I've never seen these. Galen? Oh, it's like volcanic. That's kind of cool. Product available. Somerset Sky Shards is available for purchase. Oh, I do want to see what this memento looks like. What does it do? What? That didn't do anything. Hello? Griffin Feather. There we go. Oh, that's kind of shit. The mansion quest is really good. You should do it the new zone. I don't have the new zone. I don't own it. I don't own a lot of this game, to be honest. I don't have ESO Plus, so a lot of minor like DLC zones I don't have. I have to buy them like outright, or I guess I could sub with ESO Plus, but I actually have been gifted quite a few, so it's fine. How long does this take to spawn, by the way? We said what? 5 minutes? Okay, this one's happening over here. Maybe it should be soon. Should be in a couple minutes, I hope. Galen is the second half of the story to High Isle. But is that like a minor zone? Or what? How does that work? Like, is that like Clockwork City to Morrowind? Like, Morrowind was the big thing, and then Clockwork City was like the little single zone thingy? Garris. Yeah, it is Garris. Look at him.
Eastmarch, of all places. The armpit of Skyrim.
Oh, yeah, I'm supposed
Federal
to...
must be really desperate to hold up at this Tinkerer Tobin's place. I'm sure he's just
He has
miserable.
a quest I'm supposed to do, but it's in Eastmarch, the Skyrim zone, and I haven't done... I don't want to spoil myself. I've done Stonefalls, Deshaun. I've done these two. Like 100% of them. Yeah. But I haven't done Eastmarch, which is, I think, the last zone. Haven't done that. Haven't done Skyrim. Haven't done the Reach. Haven't done this. Haven't done any of these. Wait, yeah, I have. No, I haven't. Which one is, oh, Hrothgar. There it is. Yeah, I've done Hrothgar. Hrothgar was great. This zone was fucking awesome. Yo, it's that guy who always has tech issues. Yeah, that's me. Stream literally stopped working a couple minutes ago. It just stopped. So. Rivenspire is the best zone in Daggerfall Covenants. They did a year-long story structure for a while. Yeah, so I don't understand this. The Elder Scrolls Online, apparently, all of this, everything that you can see, every quest you can do, takes place over the events of a single year. 1 calendar year. You couldn't even do all this shit in 1 real calendar year if you tried. Like, how the fuck? Like, so how do they do a rolling? I don't understand. Do they just freeze to like it? I don't know. Did they remove that? Like that seems like a crazy piece of like lore. Like I don't know how you do that. Only one geyser can be active at a time, so the other has to be closed. Oh, so we should be helping. We should be helping Nevka do these then. Where's the next one? Is that one done? Do you need help over there? We can come over there. I don't mind running them if that's... Oh, down here. All right, everyone go to this one. Because this is the one that needs to be done before we can get it to roll over here. I'll teleport and people can teleport to me. Okay, I didn't know that you had to actually complete them, so we should have been helping this whole time. Poor Ognevka just running all of them on her own. Didn't even ask for help. Alright. Don't worry, the cavalry's here. Literally. Oh, that's cool. A little Dwemer spider. Solstice is actually the first DLC to take place next year. Okay, but... how does it... How... They're not doing, like, the chapter stuff anymore, right? They're, like, changing it to, like, a Seasons Pass kind of thing, where you, like, buy it. And then, like... How is it working? They're changing it. I just need to know, like, if I'm gonna buy it, like, can I just buy the zones? Like, do I have to do a Seasons Pass? Do I have to buy, like, the Battle Pass? Fortnite Battle Pass? For Elder Scrolls Online? It's actually better priced, in my opinion. Oh,
Got
so...
to be better than that,
I mean,
to
yeah.
stop us.
They changed it this year, I see. Well, I mean, I could get the upgrade if I wanted to. Elder Scrolls Online gives out keys to, like, creators on, like, Keymailer and stuff. So, like, I could apply for it. I'd have to make an Elder Scrolls Online video. But I guess I could use this video as a opportunity to yoink all that free DLC, but
for that weapon of yours.
I don't know. I don't know if it has to be on that content, though, because I do not want to do that and, like, ruin the story for myself. I got mine for free also. Did you use Keymailer as well, or did you get yours from, like, one of your friends? Because I know you also have friends in the creator space. Hello, Alex. How are you? The Season Pass just means you pay it for once and get all the content. Like the... Oh, that is better. If the price is better, that is definitely better. There's going to be one big real-time... Oh, yeah, that's cool. That's one thing I was kind of surprised ESO had never done, was a real-time event. Something where, like... I hate to say it, but Fortnite does it really well. I don't play Fortnite, but Fortnite does do it pretty well. Something where the players can, like, band together to do something. ESO, in my... Which I don't know, you can correct me, but... ESO's only done that for, like, houses and stuff. Like, when a new expansion drops, you can, like, band together with people to, like, earn points and you can maybe get a free house.
Stand against the power of Viscalvor.
And it's like, okay, respectfully,
It's over for
don't
you.
care. At least me. I know there's a lot of people who like housing. Maybe that's something I get into. I hear housing in ESO is like crazy. Like, it's really good. Alright. Did not get an item. Didn't do enough damage.
It shall not last.
I'm too bad at the game. Alright. Where's the next one? Where is it? Where is it? Hopefully it's down here, but it could be up here. I wouldn't mind seeing you 100% the new zone. I wouldn't mind it either. The thing is, that's a huge video, right? 100%ing a zone takes north of 20 hours. You think of my videos like Redguard and stuff. I'm only playing for like 10, right? My other videos, I only play 10. I'm dumping double or more the amount of time into ESO videos. And sometimes they don't really do that well. Although I don't really care. Like, if this video doesn't do super well, it doesn't really matter because this is something I've wanted to do. And people have, okay, it's up here, guys. Head up to the furthest northeastern way shrine. It's an Argonian zone. Whoa, whoa. No one told me the new zone's an Argonian zone. Excuse me? Why have I not heard of this? Is it related to a previous story? Like, is there something I have to do beforehand? Oh, you're... Sorry, I missed your message. You said a friend gave you the code. ESO main quest. Oh, it's the worm cult? I think I have actually seen a trailer now that you mention it. Many Marco's worm cult. I don't understand lore-wise how that's possible, but I suppose it would explain it. Main quest, Daggerfall Covenant, and this DLC. Well, I haven't done Daggerfall Covenant. That's a video I might do that I've been thinking about, is like... There's a couple things, okay? There's a couple things I could do for Daggerfall Covenant. I could play through all the Hammerfell zones before the Elder Scrolls 6. Like, which would be kind of the Iliac Bay region. I imagine it's going to be like here, right? Is that... I mean, we already have Daggerfall, so it might not be... It's probably going to be Alakir and probably like this area more like, which we don't have a lot of zones for. Again, ESO probably did that on purpose because they knew Bethesda was developing that. And they didn't want to mess up any of the story. So I could do like the Alakir Desert and Bankarai and like kind of make a video about, you know, I went to Hammerfell before the Elder Scrolls 6 or something like that. And that would give me an excuse to kind of do the Covenant zones. But I just have so many videos I want to make. There's like... There has to be an excuse for me to play ESO, basically. Like, I have so many videos. Yeah, it's just a balancing act. Plus, I have a real-life job, right? So, like, I can't just dump that time. Oh yeah, important context for the Solstice quest. As the guy who wrote it has told me, it matters what quest you did before. The characters will just assume some other guy, not you, did them. Oh, interesting. So I was wondering, spoiler alert for this main quest line, right? Darian is obviously an important Covenant character, I want to say. I don't know anything about him, really. What happens if I go and do the Daggerfall zones now that he is, you know, KIA? He's no longer with us. Is it just replaced by, like, a random NPC? I doubt they did that, though. That would be... He's probably just alive, right? Yeah, Darren's... No, I mean, like, say I just start the Glenumbra story. I just do that. Is that, like, allowed? Like, I mean, will Darian be there? Or will it be replaced by another NPC? Because I know sometimes in ESO, like... quest givers are like, if you see them, they're called like random mercenary or something. Holy shit, a lot of people actually died. Don't worry, guys. I'm holding on. They blame it on time fuckery, okay. I mean, I suppose it makes sense if,
You accomplished nothing.
Dude, I'm not getting any items. What the heck?
I feel like we could have kept it that all
was I supposed
day.
to open it? I think this is where the items are, right? Yeah. Alright, I do a little bit of trolling. It's fine. Alright. Next one hopefully is down here, I hope. Alright. Yeah, well, if all the events of the Elder Scrolls Online take place over the course of a year, I suppose it makes sense that he would be alive if you go back and do, like, Clanumbra or something. There it is! It's active! The Holy Grail! The last one. Ooh, looks like you gotta eat something to increase your HP. I could. I usually don't eat stuff because I find I don't need the extra health because that makes the game a bit easier, but yeah, I could. I don't think I'm too worried about it. I still have to do a lot of point of interest here. Holy shit, I have to do so many. Like, at least 5 more hours of stuff. I could do 1 or 2 on stream, maybe. I don't know how long we've been going for, though. Only 2 hours, actually. Okay, maybe we got a bit more time in the budget. No fish. That is a big thing. This zone, you do not have to do the fish. Very nice. What? Oh. It's a guy. I'm honestly not a huge fan of these, what do you call them? Like, world events? Like, these, they take a long time. And they're, like, I don't know. Like, the world anchors from, like, base game, I think are better than these. These are kind of, like, just monotonous.
Who's next?
Incursions, yeah. Geysers and dolmens. Yeah, like anything with this, like, symbol.
5 gold pieces.
I would really to see the Daggerfall Covenant video, but I think you would love the new zone. You could call the video I tried ESO's latest DLC.
Thank you for the donation, Steliusman. I appreciate that. Would you guys like that? You guys like that 5 gold pieces sound effect? Yeah, I could. I think the Daggerfall. I like making videos about ESO in terms of that single player. Players tend to not like this game, or like they don't want to. They don't want to play it. So those videos tend to be more interesting because I'm like trying to compare the two. The problem is I would have to play Daggerfall. That's the issue. Is I'd have to complete that game and figure out what the fuck's happening, and I'd have to play it again. So I could get comparison footage and whatnot. That's my issue. My issue's not playing it in ESO. My issue's playing it in Daggerfall. Because I fucking hate that game. But might be a necessary evil. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I don't own the new zone, so I'd have to get a key for it or something. So I'm missing a lot of DLC actually. I'm missing a couple of the newest chapters. But yeah, I'd be open to it.
Each of us take your will, mortal fools.
Watch it.
Ejoba the Radiant. This is the first time I've seen this lady.
As the darkness swallows light, so
Radiant
shall
rot.
nocturnal consume you.
Just like that. It's over.
It's kind of hard to find comparisons in Daggerfall since it all looks the same. Yeah, I agree. I think you're right that the comparisons to Daggerfall are basically useless because Daggerfall's just what's it called, procedurally generated. It's like there's some cities, like the capitals, like whatever the capitals of each like province are, tend to be, you know, handcrafted a little bit. But yeah, it's going to be very, very different. There might not be any reason to compare it. The thing would be comparing it for the lore and stuff like that, right? Like I'd be comparing, I don't know. I'd be comparing it for, like, for example, for this video, right? Lilandril. How many of you know anything about Lilandril? Probably not much, because the only thing we know about Lilandril comes from the Elder Scrolls Redguard, right? The Flask of Lilandril is a main quest item, and it has a fair bit of lore behind it, and it talks about this city. It talks about the elven adventurers who discovered it and brought it over to Stros Mackay. They went into, what's it called? They went into Valenwood, and they started fucking with the forest. They started fucking with the wood elves and making the forests, like, kill the Bosmer, right? The high elves were just being bits of, like, they're being a dick. And that's stuff you would never know if you didn't play Redguard. So it's kind of cool to piece that stuff together. And that's what hopefully my objective would be if I did do something like Daggerfall. Because Daggerfall, I do believe, does have a fair bit of lore, especially around the Iliac Bay kind of area. There's a lot of lore in that kind of... So that would be interesting to make a video on that, but I'd have to do a lot of research kind of figuring that stuff out. Hello, DJ Mizzy, how are you? One content you could cover is the Thieves Guild. Yeah, that's something I could do. Another one of those videos I did where I compare all the guilds across all the Elder Scrolls games. That video took a long time, though. I'm going to be honest. That took a fucking eon to do. That video took me like 60 hours to do. Like, I could do 3 videos in a span it took to do that one, right? Like, that video has an ESO 100% in it, right? What was it? Gold Coast? Hughesbane? What was it? Gold Coast. Yeah. I 100%ed this zone, right? And it's just a part of a bigger video. Like, it's just not video worthy for me to do this. I didn't think people would care. That video just took so fucking long to do. It's actually crazy. Alright, well, I mean, I think I've done all the group content I need. I appreciate everyone who's in this group. Don't feel obligated to stick around if you don't want to.
5 gold pieces.
5 gold pieces closer to the DLC price. I love seeing your ESO videos. If you go back to your videos of comparing ESO and Skyrim, that's how I found you.
Oh, that's cool. Oh my god, you're from a long time ago then. That's like the first videos I ever made. Damn. That was like years and years ago. I didn't know you were that OG. That's pretty cool. I appreciate you sticking around for that long. Holy fuck. Yeah, I started... I borrowed my dad's account and went to Greymoor, or like the Skyrim DLC, and just kind of compared the cities. I wasn't interested in playing the Elder Scrolls Online. I was only interested in seeing what did Skyrim look like in the Elder Scrolls Online. Keep in mind, Skyrim was the only Elder Scrolls game I had played at that point. So my dad owned Western Skyrim, and I went and I compared like Morthal, I think, and Solitude, and I forget if I did anything else, but yeah, that's a throwback for sure. Rip loot. No, I already got the loot. I got the loot out of that one. I did. Yeah, I got this one, but I already had it, so it wasn't unique. It's just I didn't get everything. I don't like picking up materials because they're useless for me. I don't care about crafting or anything. Greymoor is the name of the DLC. I see. Once again, thank you to this group. I will disband it so you don't feel like you have pressure to stick around, but I'm probably going to do like a point of interest or something while I'm messing around. I've only been streaming for 2 hours. It feels like I've been doing it for longer. What is this? Can somebody who plays ESO explain to me what this is? What is Heroic Return? Every time I log in, it tells me, oh, you should do the Heroic Return. It's a 15 to 20 minute mission where you have a full set of gear and you talk with Vanus Galarian, and it's like, what is this? Go to Hero's Return. GG, thanks for the group. Yeah, thanks for playing. Really appreciate everyone playing. I could just send in the loot. It's worth nothing. Well, I have, it gives you rewards. Oh. Tutorial, essentially, to get free stuff. Should I do it? Complete the original main quest tutorial. Experience a lot... Oh, wait, I've done this. And I killed Lyris. So how is she here? I killed Lyris. Why I've done the whole Cold Harbor campaign and sacrificed Lyris. And she's back in the tutorial again. Okay, I don't need to do that. I've done that mission so many times. Every time I made a new character on like the PlayStation 4 and then gave up after playing ESO for like 3 hours. That was the OG tutorial mission. I have done that and I'm familiar with it. You love card games. You should really try the card game in ESO. It's Dominion-like. You don't have to do the other zone. What? It's Dominion. It's Dominion-like. I wouldn't mind trying it. That is a video I wouldn't mind trying at some point. Is looking through the what's it called? Doing the card game. Just a whole video on the card game. I like card games. I made a whole video on the Elder Scrolls Legends, which is a card game. I wouldn't mind trying that. I would title it something like ESO's most controversial DLC or something, because that shit was, I remember, I wasn't even into ESO. I remember seeing on the front page of Reddit, people like, what the fuck? Why are we getting a card game? What the hell? That was funny. It's like the game Dominion. Oh, I'm not familiar. I have to play the High Isle DLC to get the card game. Well, what is after Somerset? What is after Somerset? Elsewhere? Southern Elsewhere? Blackwood? Westweald, which I don't own. I don't have this. I don't think... I love the card game. I'll just log in to play it. Would love to see a video of you playing it. I mean, I'm down to try it. I love card games. I'm open for it. No, you don't. Only the card game quests. You can ignore the zone quests. Well, I'll have to do a dedicated video for that. But yeah, I wouldn't want to spoil myself. Card game is standalone. But do I have to go to that area? Do I have to go to the area with the card game? Because I know... Like in Grotwood, holy shit, let's see if I can remember. This. I am almost certain there's a woman in here who wants to play the card game. Like, I'm pretty sure. You can just find them in, like, the open world. She's like just chilling in her house, and she's like, oh, do you want to play a card game with me? I picked it up near Elden Root. Oh, you can pick it up earlier. Interesting. I don't have to go to the area. Oh, well, I'm getting... You have to go to that area to do quests to unlock the card game. But you can ignore the main quest. No, you gotta go to High Isle. Okay, well, I'll do it in another video, maybe. But that is something I would definitely take a look at. Alright, what do I want to do? I don't think there's much more for me to really do, like, on stream. A lot of this stuff is just going to be very, like, story-heavy. Just listening to dialogue. If you guys want to watch that, I suppose I could. Hold on, let me check something real quick. But, I will have to probably... Because I would probably want to record these and, like, make sure I'm getting... Because if one of these point of interest is like an interesting story, I want to make sure I'm capturing it if possible. And then there's a couple more side quests I got to pick up as well. I can finish up this quest on stream here. This Abyssal Cabal quest I have. And then probably... You still get for the quest for the card game near the stable in Alinor, but you need to go to High Isle to get the cards. I see. I'm going to go to this Way Shrine, because the Alinor Way Shrine takes forever to load into. Zoss should just give you Premium Edition key. Honestly, they're fumbling bad. What is Premium Edition? Is that like all the DLC and stuff? I was in contact with them at... See, okay, this is what I think... This is what I think was discovered, okay? Is I have openly stated several times that this account is my father's. From what I understand, account sharing isn't allowed. So potentially why I don't get any endorsement from the ZOS team at all, despite making, you know, some of the most popular ESO videos. Like, my last one did, like, I don't know. I have one with, like, 1.4 million views on, like, ESO's more, like, I have some good videos, but I think the reason is because I kind of, you know, didn't abide by that rule or whatever. They don't want to be associated with me, potentially. That's my best guess. Otherwise, I don't have an explanation for why I've never been contacted by any of them. Pro tip, if and when you start Tales of Tribute, do not get tilted when you get bad cards. Yeah. All chapters in Content Pass 2025, not all DLCs though. Well, you know, I'm happy to
Get him.
I'd be open for it for sure, but I've just never really been contacted. The only thing I've really been contacted about is directly from ZeniMax is being told I did not qualify for the creator program. Or I wasn't accepted or whatever, I don't know. Which did hurt my feelings a little bit. I won't lie. I was really excited. I was really hoping to get into that program because I think they give you all the Zone DLC stuff once you're in there. And they didn't accept me. And then you can tell, you can very clearly tell, once I didn't get accepted, I moved off of ESO. Like, I just stopped making ESO videos. This would have been around the time of Clockwork City, maybe a little bit before. Like, I finished up the Clockwork City video and just stopped. Where am I going next? Oh, here. Okay. I'll just walk. I can message a community manager. No, it's all right. No. Like, you don't have to do that. The ship has sailed. It's whatever. I believe it was probably for the best looking, you know, with hindsight. Like, I kind of moved on to the single player titles, and because of that, my YouTube, I think, has grown to the place it is. But that definitely was I don't know what the term is. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that, I should say. I definitely was not expecting it. They put out that tweet on, like, Twitter, and I definitely qualified for everything they said, but it's okay. The past is a pass, you know. I think they're looking for more gameplay-focused content from the creators, not just questers. That could be it too, right? I'm very RPG-focused. I don't care about rating. I don't care about gear. I don't care about the meta. I don't care about any of that. I'm here just to explore the world of Tamriel because this is the most up-to-date content, canon content we have, and that's just, you know, maybe they're just not into that. I don't know, but I have not pursued it ever since then.
You're back. Kainar returned and said you went in search of Maria and the Marines. Tell me, is the sea slode threat as dire as the Queen's cat intimated? 8 protect us. A cabal of sea slodes, high elf traitors, magic geysers that can sink the island. I ask you to look into one threat, and you bring me a multitude. Still, this confirms the rumors. Now that we know, we can plan accordingly.
How will you respond to the sea? Is this actually like a big quest? This is a... Oh.
Normally,
okay,
I'd dispatch every soldier at my disposal to deal with these geysers. However, the ongoing war has depleted our forces. It might be time to reach out to more people like you and Kainar's adventurers. For now, take this with my thanks.
There's an Ultimate Edition of the new DLC that includes the past DLC. I'd be willing to get it for you. Just let me know.
Oh, thank you very much, Stelius. Don't worry about that. I definitely have avenues to get it for free. I really appreciate your support on this stream. It means a lot. But you don't worry about that. If I want to, I am sure I could get my hands on that without having to pay. Obviously, it would be great if the ESO, like the team reached out to me and did that anyway, but I have like managers and stuff like that where I could get that myself. But I appreciate the offer. Thank you very much. Skinny Cheeks, for example, does that, but he's also a really good player, well known for his builds too. Okay, I don't know if this is like wrong or not, but those of you that are in the ESO zone, I thought Skinny Cheeks applied for a job at ZOS and then didn't get it or something. Like there was a whole like drama or something going on. Like he had this like crazy like Excel spread. I watched a video about it he posted, I don't know, it was a couple months ago. And it looked like he put in a lot of effort, but he just didn't get it. ZOS is terrible at headhunting most of their time. ZOS is terrible at headhunting. Most of the time to get into their team, you have to pester them directly, as they will not reach out to you unless they already know you personally. Well, it's all right. I'm not too worried about it. Plus, I got Artea is going to be editing this video eventually, so you know, maybe I'll weasel in my way through her. I don't know.
The work you did to bring us information on the sea slode? Brilliant. That's only the beginning, however. Now we need to act on that information before the Abyssal Cabal can inflict too much damage on the island.
This is a pretty big quest, I'm going to be honest, for like a side quest.
The sea slodes have unleashed Abyssal
Oh,
geysers.
Is she just going to ask me to do the geysers?
Destroy the geysers. You have your mission? Find and destroy as many of these Abyssal geysers.
We just did all that. Oh, it's a daily quest. I see. Okay. It's not actually like a... Alright, never mind. I don't feel as bad. I'm going to abandon that because I don't care about that.
Somerset requires your services again, friend of Razumdar.
He did. I did too, funnily enough. And got rejected because not enough industry experience. Doesn't matter if I was a top player or not. I have messaged Rich about it, which is why I know the reason. I see. Artea, my goat. Yes, Artea has been my... Oh my god, I'm lagging like a motherfucker right now. Artea has been my editor for the past couple videos. About half the videos I do, I send off to her. She has been excellent to work with. She did my newest Redguard video. Like, exceptionally well edited. My Witcher video. I think those two. Maybe there's one I'm missing. Anyway, yeah, I've had a great time working with her. Not hating on anything, but you're way better YouTube. Well, she doesn't. Her job is an editor, right? Like, her primary thing is she edits. So I don't know. I don't even think she considers herself a YouTuber, and neither do I really. So, and it's also subjective. Like you can't, you know, I do a lot of slower, grueling, lower intensive like essay stuff when it comes to Elder Scrolls Online. Hers are a lot more punchier and funnier, and I would say her ESO videos are definitely better than mine. I would not agree with you on that statement, but yeah, she's definitely a staple of the community, that's for sure. Are you counting 100% as just the zone guide or all the achievements? It's just the zone guide. All the achievements would be fucking insane, but we've done most of them. I've got just POIs left. The Darini Acropolis is going to be interesting, I think, because the Darini are the elves who later branched off and became Bretons. So it'll be interesting to see what goes on there. There's also this one, which is kind of cool. It's like a sunken city over here. That'll be interesting to learn about. How often do you do this? You mean like stream or like just play ESO, or what do you mean by that? I think I've done most of these. Trying to see if I can do anything on stream that's easy for me to just like... I guess I could do some disenchant some of my crafting stuff while I'm here. And just talk to you guys. Shadow Key after Redguard. Oh, I do not know, man. I don't know. Shadow Key is going to be rough. Arena's going to be rough. Battle Spire is going to be rough. But, like, I gotta at this point, right? I gotta play them. Artea is the GOAT. She definitely is. Artea's videos are generally the funniest and best edited ESO videos in this space. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, that's why I'm working with her. Why would I not, you know? Especially somebody who knows. It's really hard. Okay, let me put you guys onto something, all right, that you might not know. It's really hard to find people who are familiar with Elder Scrolls, who are, like, willing to edit, like, for me. You know what I mean? Like, it's really, really difficult to find somebody who, if I say, like, oh, I don't know, what's something like a Tiber Septum. If I start talking about Tiber Septum, they're gonna know what I'm talking about, right? It's hard to find people who are capable in doing that, in that they are knowledgeable about the content and that they're a fantastic editor, and she's both. So that's the tricky bit. I mean, I have like a second channel where I kind of talk about just like the difficulties of creating videos and whatnot. And one of the things is definitely finding an editor. Like, I could put out more videos if I found an editor. Oh, this guy kind of looks like a Malmer, doesn't he? A little bit. First try Witcher. Game a bit clunky, but the plot didn't. I have a video on The Witcher already, if that's what you're asking. Edited by Artea. That is on this channel already. There's already a video about The Witcher. I have tried it. But anyway, it is difficult to find an editor in the space that I'm in that is knowledgeable about the content and skilled at editing. Which is, you know, it's just, it's just the best of both worlds. I have no, I kind of hit the jackpot, so I don't, I have nothing to complain about. What else am I doing here? These are all researchable. Witcher 1. Oh. Yeah, I have not tried Witcher 1. That's not huge on my list of things to try, I will be honest. Can I do research? Use these research scrolls I have a zillion of? I don't have any for clothing. Whatever, that's fine. You also need to do the group dungeons in this zone, right? I already did them. Yeah, I did them earlier in the stream, so they're all done. The only thing I have left is this stuff here. That's it. Will this be uploaded as a normal video? Not sure what you mean by that. The VOD will be available after, if that's your question. Yes. However, I am making a bigger video, like a massive project on this DLC. That will be different. That will be a separate video, like high production and stuff. Deposit materials. This is what I do. Instead of buying the craft bag for ESO, I just dump my materials into the bank. I wonder if she would edit my videos. I want to make content, but I'm in college and have a job as well. Well, you can ask her. I'm not her only client. I know she works with multiple people. Editing is her primary
Now we're entrusting our dead
thing she does. OMG ESO stream. Yeah, you're catching me at the back end though. I don't know how much longer I'll be playing here. I have just these to do, but I kind of have to do these off, like on my own, because I have to record the story specifically and write notes, which is how I do when I do like story stuff, like the main story. Every time I do stages of a quest, I stop, I write notes. that way I have a good idea of what's going on and can I retain the information well when it comes to writing the actual script. And I don't know, that might be a bit too slow for the stream. So, I mean, Coral Airy is a 4-man group dungeon. Well, I don't own it, so I can't do that anyway. So, yeah. Argonian walks in the most prestigious bank in Eleanor, capital of Somerset, dumps a bag of rocks and twigs on the counter. I know. Stereotypical, huh? Okay. I think I'll call this stream here. I don't really have anything else to, like, go over. I mean, we could, like, if you guys want to see some of the questing, we could. But it will be slow. Like, I won't be talking as much. So, I don't know. Gonna get ponderous here, but I just finished modding Skyrim for the first time since 2015. It's so hard. Oh, yeah. Skyrim's brutal. Yes. Oh, you mean the game is hard? Or you mean modding is hard? Modding is definitely hard. Would love to see a reaction to the Korgard Wastes live. All right. Sure. We'll do that. Have you done the third smaller city in the top left? This one, the Landrel? Yeah, I've done it. Done the quest, all the quests there already. Let's do the Kongrad Wastes. G-Man, have fun. I am back to my 100% completion of Oblivion Remastered. I've been thinking about getting, like, a new computer just to play Oblivion. Oblivion is my least favorite of the 3, like, big Elder Scrolls. Like, Morrowind, Skyrim, Oblivion. Oblivion is, like, by far my least favorite. But, like, the original Oblivion is super, like, almost unplayable. It just was really, really hard to play. And then the remaster is better, like much better than the original, but my computer can barely run it. So like, I feel like I don't have the real Oblivion experience, but I also don't want to buy like a $5,000 PC just to play Unreal Engine games, you know? Just don't want to do that. Also, I would 100% hire Artea. Can you put in a word for me? Sure. I will let her know, but you gotta contact her. I don't know your information. You'd have to go to her Discord and hit her up.
Quiet! Someone approaches. Is it Karnar? I can't sense him.
Disappearances are all the more reason for you to leave.
No.
All right.
Sorry, stranger. My friend can't see too well anymore. She mistook you for someone we've been looking for. Things have been rough lately.
Who are you looking for?
More than a few of us have disappeared recently. Karnhar's group are just the latest. They set out to search for the missing and vanished themselves. We're giving those buried ruins a wide berth now.
You think the ruins are the source of the disappearances?
They've stood quiet for decades, but now, new yawning sinkholes, eerie sounds at night. I don't jump at shadows, but missing people? That's a warning I can heed. You're a kind soul.
Okay, this guy just wants me to look for his friends.
We've lost a lot of kind souls of late.
Oh. Is this another quest? Oh, no, I just have to talk to him.
For a place with such a terrible reputation, this estate certainly gets a lot of trespassers. You're not another layabout squatting on my land, are you?
You have a problem?
I didn't expect to find anyone living out here. I thought they could help me shed some light on the mysteries of this place. But it turns out they're just idle squatters.
Okay, this hopefully gets
could call that a problem.
A bit more interesting. This seems more interesting than the other guy who just wants me to find his friends. I do want to know about how a city... This looks like an old city. I've already kind of explored it a little bit. That just kind of sunk into the water.
This place barely exists outside of fables. My family kept no records of it, or our relatives here, other than our claim to the land. It took years of digging to locate these old ruins, and there's still so much more to uncover.
Do you have a stream schedule? No, I stream like once a month, maybe once every 2 months. I do not stream frequently. But I do put out notice when I do stream. Like this one, I put a 40-hour notice. Like I put it out at a long time ahead of time, so if people wanted to watch, they could.
So those vagrants say.
All right, let's go.
I don't mind having some company in this endeavor. Most.
The Prince of Praxis. All right, so we got to find some squatters and figure out why this city sunk into the ground. Because this is, I've already been here. This is like a full city. This thing's pretty big. Better specs on your PC can also improve your video editing. Yeah, I think I might just need a new computer. I work remotely, so it's not what's it called? I could use it as a write-off for my business expenses, but it just feels bad wasting that much money. Oh, we gotta...
How about through here?
What? We're just trying to figure out a way inside?
Maybe if I was a sea elf. How's it looking there?
What are your specs on your current PC? If you go to my Discord, I have them pinned in one of the channels, I think. They're not... It's not great. It's pretty old. I won't lie.
This breach looks promising. Take a look.
Oh, there we go. The reach of Thras has been far felt beyond its own land. The Thrussian Plague, which decimated Tamriel's population in the year 2260 of the First Era, was their most egregious attack against the mainland. Right, this is like the Slodes, right? The Slodes kind of unleashed the Thrussian Plague. What the This is kind of cool. This is like a spooky...
Not exactly cozy, but it's not completely demolished.
Spooky haunted house. Am I still banned in your Discord? Oh. Right. I do have to... I am going to be making my... You might be. I'm still in that 7 Emperor Discord, but I think... Artea said she'd help me make my own Discord. I don't know how to make my own thing, so I don't know. But, I probably will have to have my own Discord. I feel bad because like a lot of the scammers and like a lot of the bad apples in that Discord come from my link just because I guess more people are joining off of me than anyone else, and it's just like I feel bad, so I might have to figure something out.
Can't say I care for the naturalized aesthetic. Keep your eyes out for anything that may have survived the elements.
What are you looking for down here?
Some answers. What happened to my family here? This place is fascinating. And I suppose I'm curious about the rumors. As long as I don't get murdered by vagrants in a dank cave, I'll just stick with you if you don't mind.
Just get a NASA computer, yeah, exactly. Drop a quick 100K. Why can't I read this? Hello? Am I in combat? This looks like a quest item or something. Arion, our great ancestor, a found who perseveres culture.
Something about that statue catch your interest?
Not
Even
really.
in such disrepair. I can imagine how opulent this manor must have been. My relatives must have been very influential here.
I think they founded the town.
The whole town? That's incredible. My family has wealth and holdings, but not much in the way of titles. Why in the world would they show so little interest in our ties to nobility?
Maybe there's some sort of falling out between your ancestors.
That's a sound theory. Simple, but sound. There has to... Damn. These papers are practically mulch. Maybe something survived. Help me look.
Oh my god, this is a big lore book. Let's hope they do a summary in the dialogue.
I wonder whose chambers these were. What was their life
Journal
like
belonged to
before they
someone named
abandoned it?
Rultari, a
And why?
child.
May I have a look? Merciful Sirabane! This sounds like the
Oh,
Thracian
interesting.
plague.
So this town is... This town fell to the Thracian plague right before... it got kind of widespread across Tamriel. I think instead of dropping hell on a brand spanking new PC, you could just switch out your graphics card. Well, the problem is my motherboard needs to be replaced. I don't have a great graphics card, and most of the new ones need more space. And my motherboard's also pretty old. Also, my power supply wouldn't be able to support most of the new graphics cards. Also, my CPU is pretty bad. Like, there's just... As soon as I replace one piece, I have to replace a million things. Thracian plague.
A gruesome disease that decimated the population of Tamriel, Somerset included. It made the Nahatan flu seem like the sniffles. Everyone here could have been wiped out. Still, most people alive had family afflicted by the plague. Why hide it?
Oh, this is interesting. Could the Thracian plague have originated here?
No, it was a vile creation of the Slow.
Okay, I was going to say, that's a pretty big lore development.
But it's possible it harbored the first outbreak on Somerset. That can't be the reason this place was buried. We're finding more questions than answers. There has to be more. There has to be. Try the room across the hall.
Nope. Could this plague have been dormant until the sinkholes exposed it to the surface?
For thousands of years? Doubtful.
Damn.
I can see.
Okay, I thought we were going to... here's the paper that I wasn't allowed to read. Redguard looks different. Yeah, you could say that. Dearest Rultari, this is my third letter since your last correspondence. I am concerned of your well-being. What your father is doing sounds macabre and frankly dangerous. It'd be foolish enough to take these afflicted travelers into your own home. But dwelling down in the family crypts with the diseased people is downright ghoulish. What would the divine prosecution think? Okay, this is like from like 1,000 years ago. This is kind of interesting.
Down here! I found something! I thought I heard something down here, but the sound must have carried up from this tunnel. It looks formed by erosion. Maybe related to the sinkholes? What makes sense? The journal mentioned taking the afflicted to the family vaults. It would have been easy for the Korgrads to seal off their estate and leave the town to fend for itself. It's tragic that their compassion probably led to their downfall.
Okay, so what do we think? The diseased people are like zombies in the vaults? Think, is that our prediction of what's about to happen?
Murmurs and splashing. I thought maybe one of those missing squatters was down here.
Alright, let's go check it out. I'm stuck in that loop too. I need a new CPU, RAM, yeah, you just need everything. That's a problem. So that's, like, I also am not super great with, like, the PC I have now is custom built. Nebera.
Is that a person? Hey, you there!
That's like the Altmer word for Enwa.
This
they call
looks recent.
outsiders
I'll bet your
Nebera.
missing persons just discovered that these ruins make decent shelter.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
I have a bad
My
feeling
game
about
almost
the
crashed.
fate of these people. Maybe they are further in the cavern. I don't think that was one of your vagrant friends.
They were here, though. This journal belonged to Karnhar.
Somehow I doubt they received a warmer reception than we did. But at least we know the curse of Korgrad has been greatly exaggerated. Whoever we saw just now was a being of flesh and blood. Agreed. Much as I'd like to get to the bottom of all this, we should make finding the squatters our priority.
Alright. I thought we were going to get some I thought we were gonna get some really... What the fuck is this?
Voices!
It's like Gollum down here. Lord of the Rings.
They are in us, Abamel Shota.
Damn, this is a...
I heard it again. Be careful.
Big ass Undercroft area. Oh, I should put on my special subclassing ability here so I can just demonstrate how good this thing is. I can just walk past everything.
Look, people. Best approach with caution.
What are these?
Please approach. We know you are here.
There we are. Much better, yes. Manners are easily forgotten when you're so far removed from society. Forgive the others, they are frightened. We meet. Call me Arilas. I am caretaker of this place. We all are. We led our lives in quiet, contented seclusion until the crumbling stone exposed our home to the outside world again. We are not accustomed to visitors.
Oh, by the way, did you do the House of Revelries quest and Elsewhere with the theater troupe wearing masks? I've never done Elsewhere at all. There was a theater troupe quest in Somerset, if that's what you're talking about. There's like a Nord ambassador I had to like talk to and like get tickets from like a person wearing a mask. But if there's a big like overall quest, I don't know if I've done that yet. That sounded like one of my friends attempting to do Bane rather than a real voice actor. What up, the Grape? How are you? Oh, there's actually 2 House of Revelries quests here. Yeah, I definitely did one. Or there's one theater troupe quest I did already.
How long? How long indeed? I think there was a time when such things were measured. I can only say that our duty has been passed down many generations. To the saviors, it is because of their sacrifice that Korgrad lives on. We repay the lives they gave us by caring for the town in their stead. We're very protective of it, you understand?
People have gone missing.
I see. Our humble town would be treacherous to those who have not grown accustomed to its many twists and turns. You possess
okay,
the
so
Savior's
this guy, what do we
compassion.
think? He's super creepy.
Go on without me. I'm going to speak with Arilis about my ancestors.
Alright, why do they have a question mark above their head? Could talk to them more, I guess. Find missing persons. Alright. This should be...
You mentioned, did they happen to be members of the family?
Oh, yes. The founders and protectors
Hey Frost, love your videos and everything you produce. Great quality work. Keep it up. Thank you very much.
of their great sacrifice.
Is there a... Oh. Turn back. We should have never come down here. We should have heeded the curse. The things down here, they look like elves, but they're more like beasts. Oh, are those people by the campfire? Maybe not elves? Their leader, he was almost like a normal person until he opened his mouth. Huh, okay, maybe that guy we just spoke to might not be what he seems to be. They had others there, still alive but pale. They had incisions? Yeah, he did have cuts all over his hand. Uh-oh. When are you going to complete Mass Effect? Well, Mass Effect 1 is done, and the video comes out tomorrow. Uh-oh, yeah, they were. Look at them run away. They abducted him.
Where are you taking me?
Okay, where's, uh-oh. See, this is why we need the hidden thing. Look at that. Just walk by everybody. Easy peasy. Does use mana though, which is kind of unfortunate, but oh, sharp. That's the problem. The companion sometimes aggroes. See, this is why I take the stealth spell. I'm actually going to dismiss Sharp because sometimes he drags people.
You don't have to do this! Please!
Okay, it just looks like a big dungeon.
Don't put me in there! Please! No! No! Save us from these monsters! Please!
Did they kill him?
Get us out of here!
Bloodletting, I think. These cave vermin poke and prod us whenever Arilus needs something to offer his saviors. To what end? I don't know. Maybe they're vampires. Or wood elves.
Okay, this story's getting kind of crazy. Did you see them take a high elf down here?
Poor bastard. Never seen these vermin in such a frenzy. They dragged him screaming through those doors there. And when Arilus isn't bleeding us and tending to his saviors beyond those doors, he spends most of his time with whatever unholiness goes on in the tombs below. His keys may be there.
Alright, we gotta get some keys and then figure out what the hell is going on down here. So are these guys vampires? I don't think they're vampires. They seem too rabid. Interesting. There's a passive in your stage 4 vampire where you can stay stealth when you sprint. Ooh, that'd be nice. I do like the idea of maybe becoming a werewolf or vampire in this game, but I don't know what the downsides are and if it's worth it or not. Some of this voice acting in this game is trash, not gonna lie. There are a couple voice actors you just hear over and over and over again. And it definitely gets a little tiresome, I won't lie, but, you know, it's a big game, there's lots of NPCs. Skyrim has one voice actor for, like, the guards.
Bless you. I can walk, but you lead the way. We aren't free yet. We have to get out of here before those cave vermin come scurrying after us. Your friend's dead. If these saviors really are vampires, what chance do we have against them? I suppose if there's any...
Alright, let's fight this guy. No downsides for werewolf if you don't transform. Vampires get all buffs and debuffs, I see.
Welcome to Korgrad, visitor. Such as it is. Forgive our lacking hospitality.
What the hell? What is this? Oh my god, these people get like giga sucked. What is happening?
Come, speak. I have not had civil company in some time. You arrive upon a momentous reunion of our filial blood. The day we have so long waited for.
Are these the guy's ancestors? Like, are they using his energy to revive the people that form this town?
Bestowing on him the Korgrad legacy. He is taking the first step upon the long road to restoring this house. It will be a demanding journey that will require much sacrifice.
What kind of sacrifice?
His vitality. It will take all he has to offer to restore each of us. But if he is up to the task, he will reap a precious bounty.
You're gonna kill him.
On the contrary, he will taste immortality as we have.
I like how his teeth are like clean and like nice, but the rest of him is just
in a few generations,
rotted.
Our bloodline will be renewed and possess the purity needed to restore Fydur.
I won't let you do this to him.
The embalming process has already begun. When the stone is finished, we will be restored, and he will be a savior. I regret that Fydur must suffer, but his pain will be a small fraction of the sacrifice required to save Korgrad from annihilation.
That's Mr. Snow Elf voice actor again. Spotted twice in this quest so far. How did the city get buried?
My vain attempt to stop the sickness from spreading beyond our borders. The people rebelled against their confinement and nearly broke the quarantine. I was forced to destroy the sea walls and flood the town.
You drowned your own people?
To spare them and others from the gruesome death that was sure to come, or so I hoped. From that day forward, our only concerns were for our kingdom below.
I thought... Okay. So that was about the Thrussian plague then. He, like, drowned his entire town to stop them from infecting Embalming Stone. Uh-oh. Oh. Well, that was easy.
God, that was... I could feel my skin tightening as the stone drew the moisture out of me like a wineskin. I don't suppose you have water. My tongue is a whetstone.
We need to get out of here.
Right. I suppose I can...
ESO reuses their voice actors so much. Yeah, they do. It's alright, but like, yeah, especially in the base game, it's like very reused.
You've stolen our future, but I swear I'll rob them of theirs in kind.
Don't let him kill us!
See, like, this is what would be nice for like a overland hard mode increase. Like, this was like the end boss for like an area. What I wish ESO would do is if they have a way to make, because like I wouldn't want the world bosses to be harder, you know? Like, I don't need these to be harder. What I want is like story related stuff to be harder. And I hope they do it like Lord of the Rings too, where you get to you can pick the what's it called, the difficulty slider, and if you increase it, you get more rewards, like more XP, or items that drop instead of being green are blue. I hope they do something like that. Wow, that's it? Yep, that's it. I was doing Blackwood Quest recently, and one of the minor characters is voiced by Yuri. Oh yeah, that's Spider-Man, right? Oh, wait. Isn't Yuri the voice actor for Spider-Man? Isn't that what he's most known for? I could be wrong, though. You want the story to be hard? It's awesome. More puzzles. Dude, if they added more, like... I wouldn't even be upset about too many more puzzles or whatever.
I can hardly
but
believe
a lot
it.
of their puzzles in
You
this game are like
bound
super
Henry to
easy.
Mindereel, but where are the others?
They didn't make it. I'm sorry.
No, you've done more than anyone ever has for us. If anyone's to blame, it's us. We survive out here by sticking together, but we let go.
Oops.
I'll heed curses more closely in the future. The locals were right to avoid this place.
Did you see Oblivion's new difficulty system? I did. I did see that they adjusted it. Before it was either if you do hard difficulty, it's like super giga hard, and if it's easy, it's too easy. And then, but I think they fixed a little bit of it, right?
If it weren't for you, I'd have wound up a husk like those monsters, withering in that pit for who knows how long. I owe you my life.
It's interesting. Does anyone know, would I have been allowed to keep him down there? Like, could I have not freed him? Could I have sided with the like, mummy people?
Even now, I still feel for them. What a miserable fate. I wish it could have been different. That Korgrad might have been redeemed. I used up most of my means traveling here, but take this with my gratitude. I'll stay with these people a while longer, if they'll have...
ESO does that a lot, where they do, like... They present an option, and they just don't give it to you. There was one I had to do for the Crystal Tower. Oh, we might be able to see from here. Yeah, there it is, right there. The Crystal Tower has a quest where you decide in the main story if you want to side with the Daedra or do something else. And of course I was like, oh, that's sick. I want to side with the Daedra. And then the Val, who's the quest giver, is just like, no, we're not going to do that. I'm like, well, why the fuck did you even ask me then? Why? What's the point of asking the player? And it's one of those red options too, right? So you assume it's going to change how you do the quests and the story, but it just doesn't. Oh, Nocturnal's Shrikes are still here? This is the Crystal Tower. Very important piece in the lore, anyway. I think I saw some quest markers in the back of the room. Back of what room? Right now, the only way to make things harder for yourself in Overland is self-imposed. Yeah, that's exactly what I do, is I just no gear, strip myself naked, try and do all that stuff. But I wish it actually gave the player a choice. That would be cool. The choices in this is almost non-existence. That I wish they did that a little bit better. Like, that's my one gripe about ESO, is like they tend to present a lot of choice. Like, they're like, oh, what would you like to do in this situation? But no matter what, it loops to the same thing, which kind of sucks. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, there was. So that's why I was asking if there was another path for that quest you could do, but I was told no, it leads to the same thing. You can try using abilities from other skill lines. Yeah, I could. I've done weapon skills before with like Destruction Staff and Restoration Staff. And now I guess with multi-classing I could just like try a completely different class. I guess that's a good... how many multi-class stuff... You have to keep one the same, right? I have to have one Arcanist thing? I don't know. I might.
Hail, mighty warrior!
Oh yeah, this is a quest. I'm surprised the buildings in this game look crazy. Like, they're so cool, and they're massive too. Like, the cities are just huge. It doesn't look like it'd be that big on the map, but they are. OMG, don't get me started. Let me show you something cursed. Okay. A fun, albeit self-imposed challenge that I've done is no compass and waypoints. You know what? What's crazy is when I played Morrowind, and I went back to play Morrowind in ESO, I turned off the compass for a little bit. I kind of liked not doing that. Although, I will say, I wish, like, this stuff, this black arrow to show that an NPC has a quest was implemented in more Elder Scrolls. Like, I wish Skyrim and like Oblivion had this. Even Morrowind, like just a little signal to the player, a little symbol to say, hey, this person has a quest. Because sometimes I don't want to talk to 50 gazillion people to see if somebody has a quest. I'd like to just know if that person offers a quest or not. And it'd be cool if it was like an optional thing I could enable or disable. Check out the entrance to the Illumination Academy, west of the Stadmount Way Shrine. All right. West of the Way Shrine. You mean this one or this one over here?
Hail, mighty warrior!
Hatchet here. Okay. We got the Joan and Jode. We got the two moons. What's so cursed about this entrance? I don't get it. A bit of an art history lesson. Gothic architecture is mostly arches and shit. They use stuff like buttresses and flying buttresses to support arches because otherwise they collapse. Oh! What a fucking Nightbot just banned Hatchet Hero. The John and Joe, exactly. No, yeah, you're saying it's because it's just here for no reason, doesn't support anything. I don't know. I guess you're talking too much.
Mighty warrior.
It's all good. Anyway, I something just came up. My mom just texted me, so I think I have to end the stream here, guys. Sorry about that. 3 hours though, not bad. We got a lot of stuff done today. A lot of we got pretty much everything here. I just have to go through and finish up these points of interest. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Sorry for the abrupt ending, but I have to help her with something, and I hope to catch you guys later. New video tomorrow, and then this one will probably come out in a week or two.